Share just my time. Yeah, hey, go Preston, hey, oh, you better work, boys. That boy love dancing. Get it, baby. Hey, that's like my nephew, y'all. He was so little. When I was in the salon, y'all, Preston was little. I'm talking little bitty. Doing the same thing. That baby dancing is just in him, honey. That's what he do. Okay, so let's talk. Me and Preston both got to focus, turn the music down. We'll both be dancing with him. Y'all be looking at us like we crazy. So here's the deal. I wanted to talk to you guys and tell you why. I feel like you already know why you need to be tech savvy, but I want to explain what I mean and why I say tech savvy. So in the chat right now, everybody, I see that you guys are joining slowly but surely. I'm smacking, I'm having a cocktail, I'm drinking water, I'm working. This is an unofficial fun situation. So if you're like really like, oh my God, what's happening? Then I don't know what to tell you, but we kicking it, okay? But I'm going to educate you. So here's the thing. I want to know in the comments, what made you come? Right in the comments. What made you come? What made you come? What is the thing that you want to know how to do? While you write, I want to talk to you about the ways that I've used technology. I love it. Alexis Meek says, I'm going to be tech savvy. I get to be tech savvy. Now, I want you to go deeper. What is the thing that I need to know how to do so that I can get the result that I desire? And my goal tonight is to show you how to think so that you're not stuck in technical stuff. When I say technical stuff, that's like if you want to release an ebook, but you're freaking out on how to release the ebook because you're like, well, how the freak does it happen? There's a technical piece that you just need to know about. And there's a million ways to release an ebook. And so what I'm going to do inside of the tech class is just show several ways to do one thing so that you can do the thing easily. You can use CreateSpace. You can sell the book on your own platform and just run ads to it. There's no wrong or right answer. Some people try to make stuff be one way. And honestly, let me just tell you, here's what you really need to want to know. Am I more committed to doing it like so-and-so, or am I committed to building this business the way that feels good for me? Like, do I want to just, if I say I want to make 100 grand on the internet, am I committed to that, or am I committed to which website is the best one to use? Like, that's just BS. Like, that's just nonsense. It's sexy and it's nonsense. I was just talking to one of my private coaching members and I'm like, yo, just use Gmail. Like, you literally don't even need to be thinking about automation at this point. Automation is really sexy, but you are not going to be doing the same business that you start out. The average person is not. Every now and then you have people who like, it's like, okay, maybe I started hairdressing, but like, you're not going to be doing, if you're talking about the digital space, I started selling mobile applications. I was selling websites. I was selling all kind of stuff. I don't do that stuff anymore, you know, but it built something in me. Cheers to that. It's my birthday. Hey, no, it's not. Okay, Preston, I got one for you. Preston, let me show you, baby, what I be liking. Let me give you this one right here. Hold on, watch this. Hold on, you guys. Preston, let me see what Preston knows. Y'all got to party with me and Preston. Let's go. Hey, this is an unofficial class, you guys. Hey, hot comb hot. Ow! Preston. Oh! Go, baby! Hey, you need to take a minute. Hey, loosen them shoulders up. Get it? You gotta relax. Oh, wait a minute. Now listen. Let me tell you why I love Preston. Preston is smart. Preston is hitting the James Brown. Preston is hitting the James Brown moves from the song. Okay, the Michael Jackson moves from the song. Boy got it down. Okay. Here's the deal. I love Preston, y'all. He been doing that since he was a little kid. I knew he was gonna get me on that one. Linda said, "Go, Preston." Preston, stay ready. Always. He's been doing it since he was a kid. Like literally since he was a kid. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what I know for sure from coaching all these different people. I'm talking, I need to actually go look, a couple thousand people, right? Everybody gets stuck in stuff that actually should be really, really simple. Because when you first start your business, it's just like you're testing out things. You know, what you do at the beginning, for the majority of people, it won't be what you're doing in 5 years. So knowing that it won't be what you do in 5 years, you can really kind of chill out on like, I need automation and ClickFunnels and Infusionsoft. Confusionsoft. Like that stuff makes people freak out. They get stuck. The software is sexy and they show you really fun things that look so shiny. And then you end up having a bunch of tech stuff and you still ain't did nothing. Okay. And so what we don't want is to get stuck in overwhelm. And so when you think you don't understand technology, you just get stuck and you go back to what you know because that's a safe space. And so hopefully after tonight, hey, Nikki, I love it. Just got in from work. I love it. I love it. And so the thing is like understanding what outcome you want. Please write that down because every time you get stuck with tech, you need to like pause, chill out and go, wait, what outcome do I want? I just need to send people an email, right? So when you understand that, right, Joy, I love it. When you understand that, then you can chill out and you can go, okay, I just need to send people an email. I only have 20 people to email. Could I just email people in Gmail for now so that I can get the job done that they paid for or so that I can get the job done that the outcome that I desire? Yes or no in the comments. Let me see. So the reason how the way that I became tech savvy is really thinking like that allows me to calm down. And then I just do something. And just from pushing buttons, all of a sudden things open up. Like you'd be like, oh snap. You know how you turn down a street you normally don't drive down and then you'd be like, look at all this stuff. I didn't even know this was over here. It's been in my neighborhood the whole time. It's the same way with technology. I make 6 figures on the internet. My last product 2 weeks ago was $20,000, you guys, and I email people on Gmail. F a funnel. Like what are you talking about? Like the funnel was I run my mouth and then I text people and Instagram people and then they buy. Like let me get the link so they can buy, right? So you don't need all the things. Are those things good and do I have automation? Yes. Am I going to lose any money because I don't have automation? No. Right? And the average person, let me tell you from coaching, what I've noticed, people don't even be wanting, like people, 10K a month sounds really great for people, but they really be cool with 5. They really be cool with like 6. It ain't that serious. You know, it sounds sexy and we use those words as marketers online because it's a goal to aspire to. And also $2,000 will make a huge difference every single month for you. And to get that $2,000, I believe that you literally can use whatever you have and you can use things. This is why Lisa Nichols always puts me in front of her audience because I use free stuff all the time and make a ton of money. And the only reason I have an audience now is because I kept showing up when there was no one. And so you don't get to skip that part. Like you really don't, you know, because if you showed up right now, if Oprah called you, I always use this question. If Oprah called me right now and said, I want you tomorrow to present blah, blah, blah. Typically people are going to freak out because you haven't spent the years I've spent speaking to 0 people, then 5 people, then whatever. So chill on, love every moment of your process. For example, the reason why Preston can get up and pop lock at the drop of a dime is because that baby, when he was itty bitty, I mean, when he saw Michael Jackson, it's like, oh yeah, like that's me. So it's only a matter of time. I don't care that whatever it is for him hasn't happened. It's only a matter of time. There's going to be a moment. He's just so trained and ready. So understanding, Jennifer says I got that part down. Good. Because you already have a reputation. Yeah, but I built it, like, right? And I built it because I went on the free things and I proved something, whatever the something was. So at the beginning, what I did was hair. So I just proved that I knew how to do hair, right? And is it true? How many of you guys have been to a salon? Let me see let me see you guys. Who's been to a salon? Got it. So is it true that not only do you want to get your hair done, but if your hairdresser had some type of technical business where they teach you how to make a website and you saw it, you probably buy that too. And you buy her lipstick stuff that she's selling you, and you buy her or whatever, right? You would buy more stuff from her. The reason why I say that, first of all, my clients did. They bought my sunglasses. They bought my website services. They bought me singing happy birthday to their husband at a party. Child, I was doing everything, okay? Now, and the only reason I'm saying that is because don't discount what you know right now, because it's a key to your next step, right? So when you want to do something and you feel like tech is stopping you, the first thing that you need to do is go, what is the outcome that I want? Okay, I need to email these people and tell them whatever. How can I email these people in a group way, right? Something as simple as me collecting email addresses at a speaking event, putting the email addresses in a free Google sheet, which is Excel, but it's on Google, right? And then copying those emails and putting them into the BCC. Y'all know what that is, BCC on Gmail? BCC on Gmail. So if you go into where you're gonna enter somebody's email address to send a message, you have BCC, you have the two, you have the CC, and then you have BCC. That's blind copy, right? Blind copy means that nobody's gonna see anybody's information. I have literally sold $40,000 worth of stuff and just BCC, blind copy everybody their login. It's like, you don't need, that will help you get started, right? And then also we'll talk about all the tools and all the things, because a lot of what we're gonna do in the tech boot camp is, how do you get up on social media? What are you saying? What are you doing? What buttons do you push? What is the strategy behind why things are working? I was talking to my VIP group last night, and I'm like, I posted a reel, my first reel, it sold a $397 product. A reel is like a 15-second video on Instagram, right? And so these are the kind of things that I'm gonna show them as it's working. And in the meantime, this week alone, Instagram has changed the buttons like 2 times already. So things are constantly changing. So it's like, that can definitely be frustrating if you ain't got the first thing and then they change it 2 more times. It's like, dear Jesus, what is going on? So I can totally understand the frustration. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna go through some of your questions, and I wanna talk about things that I do online that require a bit of quote unquote tech stuff, okay? And I wanna show you guys tools and toys. Does that sound like a good thing to do tonight? Let me know, let me know. And it's my birthday, so I'm not about to just be being basic. I wanna have fun, I wanna dance to music, and I wanna have a good time. So I'm gonna put on my international playlist. So let's shuffle that up. I wanna go out the country. I wanna go out the country. Let me look at your questions. I come here because first to see you. Oh, how to edit. Oh, good job. How to edit, okay. Exactly what you said. I love it. Okay, so first thing is Preston says how to edit. Preston, so I'm assuming you're meaning videos. Preston is building a following around his dancing, right? You gain attention. Preston could easily build a following around people who love Michael Jackson, and then he could sell Michael Jackson merch, as well as like Preston sayings. Like, what if Preston was always saying like, "C'est la vie," right? If that's his statement, everything he does, he's like, he'll do a dance and be like, "C'est la vie," and then all of a sudden he has on a hat, and the hat says "C'est la vie." People are gonna buy it because every day Preston shows up and makes us go, "Oh my God, go Preston, go Preston," and we just love it. It gives us joy, and also we want to buy the merchandise, right? So that's a business model that Preston could potentially do. Now, when it comes to editing, the whole question is, everyone, editing is a loaded word. So I went to school for broadcast and editing. Like, I went to school for that. So I can do a movie, I can do a TV script, I can do all of that. I never use any of that, by the way. But like, for example, with Reels, it definitely makes a difference when you understand how softwares work. So one of the things I want to do inside of the Tech Bootcamp is show you different softwares and show you how to understand any software. So the Tech Bootcamp is really showing you how no matter what changes, you're going to notice there's a similarity in technology. Does that make sense, you guys? So, for example, people got on TikTok and Snapchat. It was very familiar because certain ways of Instagram were inside of Snapchat, were inside of TikTok. So people just kind of natively just start pushing. They knew like, oh, if I push that, it'll probably do this. And they kept doing it until they can figure it out. That's how you want to be. You want to be able to understand the similarities across any platform. So for example, if you have a membership, Linda, in some platform I've never heard of, I guarantee you, I put $2,000 on it. I could log in and have a class up in the morning either way if I've never seen that platform, because I understand how things work. And there's a certain like language that membership platforms speak. And so that's really what I want to teach you guys. And that's what we're going to talk about over time. Now, I'm doing that in the Tech Bootcamp. There's just not enough time tonight. But my goal for telling you that is because even if you walk away from here and you start pausing as you're looking at technology and go, oh, this, okay, I can do this. This platform is similar to this platform. So if I push this button, this will probably happen, blah, blah, blah. Right. So also another thing, you guys, don't make anything mean like you're going to fail or people are going to judge you or I'm not going to make the money or the people are going to leave. These are the thought processes people have swimming in their head as they're building their business. If I send this email too many times, they're going to unsubscribe. So effing what? Like, who cares if they unsubscribe? People unsubscribe from me every single day. It's just a part of the game. No, you don't want to hear your mama every day and you love her. You don't hear your man. Like, I'd be like, shut up. Why are you talking to me? Right? It's just the way that it goes. You're not going to be team everybody every day. It's impossible. You don't want to hear your children every day, even though you love them. So just relax on people leaving, quote unquote. And you will never know, like, the reason why people leave. They leave for different reasons. Like, what if I joined your email list because I was into sewing and then I cut my hand off on accident? But I leave your email list and you don't know that I cut my hand off and now you at home like, oh my God, she left my list. She ain't got no hand no more. She can't sew. So it's not personal. I'm trying to tell you guys what I coach people on every single day. They be having all these things. And I'm like, you do know that's not real, right? So to the degree which you talk to yourself. Now, editing. Here are the apps that I love to use for editing videos. When you're talking about editing, you want to look at what do I want to do? Okay. Again, what's the outcome that I want? There's a million editing apps. I stick to iMovie and I stick to InShot. InShot is my new favorite jam because Instagram is giving me a lot of jazz, okay? Now, the reason why I like InShot is because you can log into this app. Let me pull it up. Let's just go down here. InShot, boom. It looks like this. Okay. And so in this app, you can make before and after videos. You can make your reel, REEL for Instagram. You can make it in InShot. You can make YouTube videos. You can make everything in here. And you can add your own music. So if you know that you don't want to post, like for me, for some reason, the internet does not let me post anybody's music but my own. I believe that's Jesus because I can't post. If I post anybody's song, my video gets flagged. It drives me nuts. Anyway, and all day I scroll Instagram and everybody's posting everybody's music. I posted, no. I'm like, what is going on? So anyway, I post my own music. Better for me anyway. So Preston, what I like to do is go in here. Before I go to editing, where am I going to use this video? Because if I'm making a video for Instagram, how you record it is important. Why? Because Instagram has different sizes. So if I go, let me show you guys exactly why. If I go to mine. So this is one of my Instagram accounts. It's called Short Hair Bootcamp. Okay. Now, this is a reel. A reel is a short video. Once you click it, it's a short video. Notice how it's close up. Okay, and it's just snapping to different little scenes of whatever. I was just actually just messing around to see what would happen if I posted. I posted that last night and instantly, like within not even 10 minutes, got a $3.97 sale, right? So this is a 15-second video. I made it. Typically, Instagram wants you to go in there and use their little thing or whatever. All I did, when you're posting reels on Instagram, and when you're posting stories on Instagram, and when you're posting your IGTV, okay? The way to make the video look full on the screen like that has to do with how you hold the phone. Does that make sense? So when I turn my camera on, if I go to my camera and I turn it on, if I start recording this way, the video is gonna have those black bars on it. Does it make sense? So Instagram wants you to, for the reel and for the IGTV, it's not wrong if you do it, but if you wanna have that fullness of video to cover up the screen, then you wanna hold the phone this direction. Okay, you guys? So now, the reason why I said that is because InShot allows me to edit in that direction so that when I'm done editing and I save it to my phone, it's in the proper size for Instagram. Now, if you're not posting to Instagram, then this doesn't matter, right? So these little details make a difference because a person is having an experience with you. So for example, this is an IGTV video. I was live streaming on Instagram. It fills the screen because I was holding the phone like this when I went live. Oh, let me go find a video where I'm not, because there are some videos where I just said, who cares? Because the file was really big and I was taking a video from somewhere else. So for example, if I have a video on YouTube and I want to put it on Instagram, it's going to be smaller and that's okay. It just is what it is. So let me go find it so I can give you the example. So here's a video that I made in iMovie. But it's not big and full on the screen. I would rather my users have it big and full on the screen. Wouldn't you want to watch a hair video up close? But because of the way I recorded it like this, and it was for my YouTube channel, it's still good content for Instagram. So because it is, I still posted it. But I would rather have it be bigger. So the reason why I'm explaining this, you guys, is because when you go to make content, you got to think about the user experience. Do I want this person, Preston, to see the video of me just full on in it? Or do I want them to have those black bars and all that space if I'm focusing on advertising on a platform like Instagram? That's the kind of question you got to ask yourself. And you can't get it wrong. It's like, this isn't wrong. I still got 3,000 views on it, right? But let me show you another video. This video, 824,000. Why? It fits the screen. Part of it is because it fits the screen, you guys. And so Instagram is definitely, whether they want to admit it somewhere or not, they want you to use it the way that they designed it. So this is a better user experience. Okay, you guys? So whatever you're doing, let's say you're a speaker or a coach and you want to make some videos for Instagram specifically. What I do is go into my camera and I'm going to just make some videos. So watch this. Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Lakeisha Michelle, and I just wanted to let you know that your voice matters. Your voice matters. Your voice matters. You're enough. You're everything. You are the bomb. Okay? Right? So that is a video. You see how close up I am. Now, in the morning, all I do is go into Instagram, you guys. Now, let's say I want to, before I go into Instagram, I'm sorry, go into InShot. Okay? That video was like 10 seconds. As I'm filming the video, I'm also noticing at the time when I'm recording, because you can go too long and then it's like, oh God, y'all freaked out trying to edit. So I go into InShot, I'm gonna hit a new video, and then I'm going to hit this 11-second I just clicked the video that I just made. Boom, there it is. Now, what I love about InShot, if you click on Canvas, everything's so backwards. Canvas is that little button. It shows you the different sizes. So the 1:1 is for Instagram. The 16:9 is for YouTube, right? So I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna do the 9:16. That's the TikTok size, right? So now I can add as many words as I want. So for my speakers and coaches or any type of creatives, let's say I was doing a hair tutorial right here. I can go in and say, wait, let's see here. Let you know that your voice matters. So now I go in here and I can go right when I say your. Just wanted to let you know. Boom, just want to let you know, and I press pause. Right there, I'm gonna hit the T. Okay? I'm gonna show y'all really quickly how to make a cool video. Your, and I type the word your. Boom. That your. And then pause it again. And I'm gonna go voice. I know that's the next word. Voice. Then we go your. Voice matters. Boom, matters. Okay, let's put another text. So every time I hear myself say a word, I just press pause and I hit the T button. Does that make sense, you guys? I just wanted to let you know that your voice matters. Your voice matters, your voice matters. Y'all see how you can like literally post any type of message every single day. It'll take you 10 minutes to do this. But if you showed up for 10 minutes a day, pouring into people, whatever information you teach, you may be teaching business credit. You may be teaching a cooking video. You could be typing the recipes as you pour the salt. Then you put the recipes you put the salt. Let's say this part was a salt, then I put the title of the salt. Because when people watch you with products, they want to know what is that product. So if you're a cook and you're like, okay, I'm going to pour the salt and then stop the video, put the word iodine, whatever. And the next video, the shrimp, frozen shrimp. Boom. People are going to be like, oh, I love it. She always give me the right products. I'm going to follow. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to heart it up. I'm going to comment. I'm going to like. So now you're content creating. I just got $627 as we're talking. Boom. Listen, this is how you create content. Why do I need to create content? Somebody tell me in the comments. Snap in the building. What up, shout it? What up, Snap? Cheers, happy birthday. It's my birthday.
Hey, everybody drinking.
Hey.
Who cares what they think?
Go, Preston. Go, Preston. Go.
Everybody singing.
Go, Nikki. Go, Linda. Hey. All right. I love it. What party mashup again? Right, Olivia. Is it Olivia? Yep, Olivia. Yes. Y'all know about that. That's my international playlist. When I'm getting ready to go out the country, I like to just get revved up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so listen. Why am I telling you this? I love it, Olivia. Oh my God, I love you. Right. You're letting other people know that they matter, but you're creating content so that you can build engagement. You need to build engagement, and we get paid really well because we serve people. Preston serves people through giving a daily dose of happiness in his dancing. That's an actual thing, right? There are people who have cat pages and dog pages, and they literally always say, just freaking a little cuteness. They have cute baby pages. I saw this baby yesterday, this little chunky monkey looking, oh, she was just so cute. And I was like, oh my God. And I shared her. There is nothing that I would gain, but it makes me like, oh, babies are adorable. And then I want my audience to engage and see this adorable baby. So your page, you want to be a page that makes people go, oh my God, I want to share that. Oh my God, whatever. Like, you want your page to be like that. Okay? So here's the thing. Hold on. Let me go here. Happy birthday. Ah, cooking dinner. What you cooking, girl? Thank you for this. You're welcome. So this is how I make the videos. And a lot of people, you guys, there's a million apps, so there's no wrong or right. I need you to, can everybody own tonight that there's no real wrong or right answer? Like, it's really no wrong or right. It's what app works, what button push, what works for me in this moment. That's really all it is. Like seriously. And you can make a lot of money just being extra like simple with your technology. And that's my goal, is to let people, ooh, garlic bread and pasta, it's going. My goal is to let people understand, like, I can just push this button and this happens. Because there's levels to business. So you don't have to start out with something. You know you're growing to it, and that's all that matters. So again, if I'm posting on Instagram, I'm definitely gonna edit in InShot. InShot is my app.
And I just wanted to let you know that your voice matters. Your
right?
voice matters.
Boom. Then we can add music. So we go over there to the music track and we hit music, and you can literally send yourself upload files, send yourself music files, okay? And so let's go here. And so I can go add this song. I just clicked the song and I added it there. And now we can hit the...
What's up, you guys? I'm Lakeisha Michelle, and I just wanted to let you know
now,
that
the music's too loud. Just go to the music and turn it down. So I hit the same music button. I'm gonna tap the track, touch it with my finger, and then you can see the little volume button right there. And you're gonna hit the volume. And all I'm gonna do is turn the volume down, right? So now I'm plugging my music. I'm inspiring the people. It's the whole vibe.
What's up, you guys? I'm Lakeisha Michelle, and I just wanted to let you know that your voice matters. Your voice matters.
Isn't that amazing? Like, that's actually a really good message. I believe that 1,000 billion%. And I can literally post it in the morning, and it's just awesome. And I'm in pink. I got my pink letters. It's really fun. So that's an audience building tactic that you're using on Instagram. Now, another thing that you would do is in the caption, put something that is also engaging and has a call to action. So maybe you don't have a business yet, but you know you want to build an audience. So then what you want to do is, if you know your voice matters, drop a, heart or something like that. Or you can say, tag a friend who needs to hear this. And then put the hashtags of the person what would the person who needs to hear this be searching on hashtags? That's how you got to think. So, like we talked about this in my group earlier, a person who's divorced, they may be saying divorced mom, right? It may be like, we can go into Instagram. Here's another thing that you do. You go into, and think of my friend on the search page. Friend, you made the search page. Okay, anyway, sorry, I got off task. So you go into on Instagram, you go into the search little circle here, and then you can begin to search words that Instagram people are typing in things like motivation. People are typing in things like divorced mom. People are typing in things like short hair expert. People are typing in things like Michael. Let's go to Michael Jackson. So if I type in Michael Jackson and I tap on tags, look, 7 million posts. Michael Jackson edits, 84,000 posts. Michael Jackson thriller, 21,000. Michael Jackson memes. Michael Jackson dance has 28.8 posts. So if I click on that, and I really just like, let's see what people are doing. Look at that. There's Michael. Good Lord, I love Michael Jackson. It makes no sense to be that cold. Then you have all these people, right? So if Preston wanted to really start like ranking in this area, then he would make a lot of content and always be using that hashtag plus a bunch of them. So really good question, Joy. So anyway, when you're looking through here, first of all, Instagram is really annoying because they keep muting things that they think are about the election. It's driving me nuts. But so why would I look in the search area? Because I want to see what's popular, what's going viral, what are people looking at. So when I click on this video, it has 54,000. That's dope, right? They got a lot of views. So then I go back and I want to click on this. This got 4,000 likes. Now, why did this get 4,000 likes? That's where you go to be doing your research, you guys. You go through and look at the hashtag that person posted. So then you have to become a science. This is an experiment. So then, Preston, you could post 3 videos using all of their hashtags and see what happens. Most people are not patient enough to see what happens. They'll post a video and be like, it didn't work. I tried it. And then you quit. Like, what do you have to keep testing. This is all an experiment. Instagram is literally experimenting with us. They're changing the buttons by the day. Like, I woke up, I'm like, they keep moving stuff. Now, the way that you find popular hashtags is go to popular posts and see what hashtags that they use. And when you find that hashtags work, one thing that you want to do, so here's the notes on my phone. Everybody's phone have notes. Some type of, your Galaxy, I don't know what y'all Android folks be doing, but Apple people, we all have the notes app, okay? In my notes app, I keep everything, right? Everything. Well, one of the things I have is an app, is a section in my notes called post templates. So I just have I have a list of my hashtags for different types of posts. So if I'm selling the short hair class, boom, there's those hashtags. If I'm singing a birthday song, I can go to Lakeisha's post, and then I go to the part where I got birthday, and then boom, I have those hashtags. Why do I have that there? Because now when I make a post on Instagram, I can just go really quickly to my notes section and just copy and paste the hashtags. Now, you have to refresh your hashtag. So sometimes you've been using a hashtag that isn't really bringing you the people you want. So I'm always going on my computer. I'll actually show you guys on my computer. Y'all see why this class is like, there's no way you could tell everything in it. It's like, it's impossible. There's just so much to learn, and we're just talking about Instagram. And I just wanted to have fun, and wherever we go to, we go to. And I still see so many questions that I need to answer. So it's a party. Simple things are your blessings. Hey, simple things are your blessings.
Simple things, them are your blessing, your blessing. Simple things, them are your blessing.
Okay, let's go to Instagram.
We've got life.
Hey,
So let's live.
let's live.
The time to chase the paper.
Yes.
When last you say a prayer.
Yes.
We've got life.
He said we got life. So let's live. Let's live. Don't worship your money. Nothing lasts forever. Simple things are your blessings. Are your blessings, your blessings. Are your blessings. Look in my eyes.
Simple things, them are your blessings. Simple things, them are your blessings.
Hey.
Simple things, them are
I
your
love
blessings.
it. I love that song. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Something just fell in my eye. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this out of my eye. I'm gonna show you guys this really quickly, and then we're gonna move on to some more questions. Ooh, hold on. There we go. Jesus Christ, something just blew in my eye. Because this doggone heater is blowing like crazy. Okay. How did you see the number of likes on Instagram? So, great question. Instagram, if you look right there, it says 4,124 likes. Can you guys see that? Because I don't know if it may be something could be showing up wrong. Can you guys see that? Okay, great. So, something is in my eye. Jesus Christ. Ladies, like what? Don't mess up my lash. Oh my God. So when you're searching a hashtag, something to note too is the number of posts underneath the word. Can you guys see that? So it says 7 million posts. If there are 7 million people with that hashtag, you will be lost in the sauce. So I go for hashtags that have 200,000, 311,000, Michael Jackson Forever. That's a good one. I mix up the posts. So I go for more like narrow niche hashtags, okay? So, I was gonna show you on the computer. Hold on. Now, I'm just hanging out with you guys and just talking and answering questions. I have a tech boot camp. The last night to get in of the tech boot camp is tonight for the $97. So like if you know you need to go deep and you need time because this is like a cluster brain F for you, then just jump into the class because it's gonna double and it's gonna keep getting, like I'm gonna make it a space so people can ask questions and get tech help so they can be like jumping into action. Because the amount of times I'm answering tech questions is like, there needs to be a place because things also change. So You need to be available for that. And in order for me to be available as a business, I'm going to create a space for you. So that course, I'm going to drop the link. So if you know you want it and you have to go to sleep and you'll be like, I'll get the actual course when she give me the stuff, then let me give you the link for that. But it's $97 and you'll have a membership area. And there's a ton of, I'm going to release a lot of videos in there, and I'm answering your technical questions so that you can get out of overwhelm. My goal for you is to have like circles and squares and plus signs so that it's really like super easy to digest. And I don't want you to not do things in your life because you're not tech savvy. So cheers to the blessings. The link is in the comments. I'm about to answer your questions.
The simple things. Attention. Oh, the simple things.
Yes, I love that song. It's about gratitude, baby. Okay, so this page, this is Samcart, you guys. Samcart is an easy way for you to make links. I sell things, I give people the details, and then I send them a checkout page. Okay? So can you, Linda, have coaching conversations, and then if somebody says yes, you send them a checkout page, and then you send them a Gmail with whatever you want them next. You can make a checkout page on Samcart within 5 minutes or less. It is so awesome. These are the things I'm going to be showing you guys because, again, you don't want to be in overwhelm and you don't want to be not starting. So, okay, so here we go. In the search bar on Instagram, how many guys knew that you can go to Instagram on your computer? Did you guys know that? You can't post to it yet. I'm sure there's some type of something somewhere somebody's made where you can. Oh, good. Nikki said she's joining. I always choose the one with the most. Yeah, no. You'll be lost in the sauce because it's just it's overcrowded. So like there's nothing wrong with choosing it, but then you need to surround it with all the other little ones so that you pop up more. So the hashtag is going to let people find you. So if I am, Linda, what do you do? You can unmute if you want or just type in chat, no matter. Let's see. Can you hear me, Linda?
Yep.
Awesome. You guys are joining. I see you signing up. So Linda, tell me what you do.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yep.
I just left education and now I'm a coach and I started like a Soul Academy.
Oh, I love
and
that.
I have a show called Soul Seekers with a partner of mine.
Oh
So I
wait,
do a
you
couple
just
of different
interviewed. Did you just interview?
I just interviewed Danielle.
I love it. That was really good. That was really
Yeah.
good. And I'm proud of you guys because when tech stuff started happening, you held the space very powerfully. It was awesome.
Exactly. And you know, the girl I do Soul Seekers with is much more savvy than I am, but because I'm trying to branch into my own thing, I've got to figure it out. And so I'm just trying to, but I just joined.
Can you join? Let me know so we can drink to you. We got to find a party song.
Yes.
Let's get it. Oh, this is my jam, y'all. All right, this is my jam. Hold on. This is my jam. We got to celebrate. Who joined already? Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Go, Preston. Let me let Preston go. Hold on. Go, Preston. Oh. Hey, hey. Go, Preston. Go, Preston. Hey. He got the whole. You gotta go! Hey! Go, Jane! Go, Jane! We want to welcome Stephanie and Nicole and Linda. Hey! Oh! Go, wait a minute! Oh! Hey! Check him out, y'all! I love it! That boy good, ain't he? It's a birthday party. Oh, that's right, Jay. I love it. You better go. Baby, Preston is ready for the world. Is the world ready for Preston, though, is the question. Because homeboy done got up and did a whole smooth back walk thing. What the thing called? A moon? I don't even know what that's called. Lord have mercy. Preston got me hyped.
It's called the moonwalk.
Oh, thank you, sir. I love it. First of all, can I just tell you guys, one thing I love about my community is we are so different. Isn't that beautiful how different we are? I think that is so amazing. We have all ages. We have all talents. It is just fun, and I love it. So I love you for being here, each and every one of you guys. It is a blast, and it's an honor to serve you guys. So, okay. Preston got me hyped. So, Linda, I love what Linda said. Like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Like, that is the reigning thought. And I want to say, like I said, I saw Linda in action, and stuff was popping off and popping on, and stuff was happening, and she just held the space powerfully. So I have no doubt that you'll figure it out, and I'm definitely going to be sharing with you guys my goal with the tech class. So if you see me do something online, your pass to ask is because you're in the tech class. Now, this is the last night for it to be $97, and it's gonna, my next increase is gonna be $197. So you're joining in, and as it grows, and then it'll be whatever the value of it is, right? And so it's a wonderful fun space that I'm creating for you guys, and I'm excited about. So, Desiree, we gotta celebrate. Oh, every time somebody joins, hey, wow. Let me go back to Instagram. Desiree, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Anna, I think you joined. Yes, Anna already joined. Let's go. Hey, Snap says shake it. Yes, Anna, I think you joined like a couple days ago, huh? I think you joined a couple days ago. So my point with Instagram was really simple. It's like, boom, there we go. My point is, like, look at these videos that even, look at this. Very simple. If you have a fashion blog, even if you're playing with your children, that's a fun video that you can make. Let me show you how simple making that is a simple concept where you literally, so I knew I wanted to film another reel for my Instagram, right? So all I did was, when I was doing my hair this morning, I took like 5-second videos of different parts of my day. And then tonight, I'm gonna post the reel on Instagram. It's the same concept of that. I showed because the people on my short hair page wanna see me do my hair. So as I was doing my hair, I just filmed 5-second slots of me going like this. And then I'm gonna post it. That's gonna put attention on the brand. And then my job is to, in the caption, say something that makes people wanna do something. And that's a whole nother skill set. But you know, the tech part is the part that we're learning now. Now, so when it comes to searching, every time on Instagram, like for example, if I need a nail tech, I'm gonna look up nail tech, right? Now notice when I type in nail tech, there are 6 million people posting about being a nail tech or posting that they need a nail tech. Can you guys see this? Okay, good. Now, if I just click nail tech, that's cool, but guess what? That's very vague. That's very vague, right? I want a nail tech in Pittsburgh. Now, dang, only 13 posts. Now, there may be a whole bunch, but maybe they don't know this tip. The way that you get found, the way that I get found for short hair stuff is because I post things that are local. You can locally post. Somebody may need a therapist in Linda, whatever city you're in. And even though you may not have a therapist title and you're life coaching, there's a result that you get from life coaches that therapists get as well. And so if you have a system or process, you get to hashtag that because they're looking for that, and then they find you, and then you make your offer and they choose. Does that make sense? So like, if I have something that helps you like gain confidence, if I have a confidence course, and I am a battered woman and I've been in therapy, so I'm just used to looking at what therapists post. So I Google therapy stuff, and I'm on Instagram, but then I find your video, and you're making one of them videos I showed you how to make, and you're like, ladies, listen, I was a woman who used to go through, and here's what I learned, and now here's my life. And what I've done is put together a confidence course on ... Click the link in the bio, take my free webinar right now, right? They found you because of the hashtag. Is everybody following how hashtags work? Let me make sure, because I don't want to. I know it's a lot of questions, a lot of stuff. You need to have a confidence course. I literally, I heard that the other day. I was thinking, I should do it. I should totally do it. Not a snap talking about, hey, that's where like, hey, pop them fingers. Yes, girl. So here's the deal. Knowing that people are looking up hashtags, Joy, what is the hashtag that your ideal customer would be searching? Now, you can have up to 30 hashtags. You don't have to have 30 hashtags. If you knew the top 7 or the top 10, that's just as powerful. Okay, because what really matters is like those top 7, top 10. The rest is just like fluff. And I think Instagram actually is getting to where they like you. I've been testing on my personal page using 3 hashtags, no hashtags, 1 hashtag, just seeing what happens as far as engagement is concerned. So like I just posted earlier and I used some different hashtags. Let me see what's happening. Yeah, I got comments, I got interaction. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hashtags. And I said, let's just see, give it some time, check it tomorrow and see what happens. See what kind of people you attract. See what kind of comments you get. Hold on, you guys. Okay, so here's the deal. When I look for people on Instagram, I just search the name instead of the hashtag. That's one way to use Instagram. So searching the name is because you already know that person. Now, once a person gets popular, then they don't have to do as many hashtags, right? But to get found and to find other people, searching through the hashtag is a way. So you guys see how teaching Instagram alone is just a process in itself. That's a whole class. That's a whole class. So I don't know what's happening here. What's going over there? I can't hear you. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna.
Lakeisha,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine.
If you have multiple businesses like you do, you know, if you're in multiple, if you have pots, do you keep the hashtags to themselves?
Yeah, so what I do, because I do have multiple pages, businesses, and that kind of thing, I have on that note page, I have birthday section. If I'm talking about music, then I have, or if I'm talking about motivation, there's a motivation area where I have just motivating hashtags. And then if I'm talking about short hair, I have a whole nother page for short hair. And I go to that, wherever that, why did I just lose it? Oh, there we go, short hair, hashtags. So then I go to that page because it gets a little crazy depending on the type of short hair post. So what I like to do, you guys, you can do this in a Google Doc. You can do this in the notes on your phone, but you want to be able to, so right now, Linda, on this page, when I'm on my short hair page, I'm gonna just say, I don't know if it's lazy or if it's smart, but I definitely post the same caption all the time for the most part. Every now and then I post something different, but what I noticed, it worked. I'm just gonna keep posting it because every single you have whatever I posted 5 minutes ago, I never assume you saw it. That's why I don't feel bad for posting all day, because that's a very cocky assumption to think that everybody already saw me this morning, so I can't say it later. Child, anybody saw me. I got 800,000 views on that video, and the next day I still post it, and the next day I still post it, and the next day I still post. Like I'm not gonna stop. Hashtags, will they be effective months later? It just depends. Like as long as Instagram. So the thing is also, you guys, Instagram is changing. So that's why you want to have, like, you got to be tech savvy from a perspective of learning how to navigate a platform versus like learning this one thing, because if they change it tomorrow, then you'll be mad and you'll be like, oh, this freaking thing. And it's like, no, let's just learn the new way. Cause they just changed all the buttons like in the last couple of days. And it's like, what the heck? But it wasn't hard to figure it out. But it is kind of annoying when you're used to Like I'm so used to going to Instagram and pushing this and I'm like, oh, it's not there. Oh, it's over here. So good evening, Lynn. Hashtags for now, like just trust and own because that's a search engine strategy. So when I say search engine, Google is a search engine. What does that mean? People type in words and things pop up. So for example, Joy said personal development. By the way, the person who needs personal development typically don't type in personal development. Think about before you knew what you knew, you was typing in like, why my man leave me? Right? That's what you was Googling. You weren't typing in, I just need some personal development. No. You were like typing in something else. Like, how do I stop hating myself? How do I forgive my mom? Right? These are the results of lack of personal development. So Google the result that the person has that your solution is that you have the solution for. Does that make sense, you guys?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Lakeisha, I have a question.
Yes. Hey, girl.
Hey, real quick. So, do you recommend that, because my Instagram right now is not, like I don't have tons of posts or anything, but it is really about my podcast and just, about my coaching, right? Do you recommend that I should start a different Instagram? Because if I want to step into doing more programs and groups and stuff like that.
No, not you. You're a brand. You're Jordani. Like products and services change. Jordani stays the same. You are the brand.
Got it. All right.
So unless you decide that you want to like specifically, for example, technology is extremely that's a lane. So if I say I want to teach coaches how to use the internet to make 6-figure digital products, and that's all I want to do, because I have a lot of different products. I can talk about live streaming. I can talk about makeup on camera. I can talk about, now I'll build a page around coaches who want to show up online and make at least $100,000 in their business. Now that's very specific, but if you're like, think about it. I have hair classes, makeup classes. I'm singing, I'm preaching, I'm doing everything I want to do, and I am the brand. What I feel like doing, people be like, Keisha, when you gonna launch this again? I legit be like, when I feel like it. It's literally when I feel like it. That's the kind of business I've set up for myself. And, you get into the energetic space of we talk about energy of money and all that kind of stuff. Because honestly, I'm unavailable for certain types of lows and whatever in my income. So I don't care what I'm selling, it's gonna make X amount of dollars a month. And that's all that matters. And so that's how I run my business. I have multiple different products, and if there's something really specific, for example, short hair classes is extremely specific. And that's why I went and made the other Instagram to test it out. Before that, I was just talking about whatever I was doing for the day. And it is what it is. Get what you got. But my assistant was like, oh, let's just whatever. And she was managing that. So it wasn't a job for me. So then I was like, okay, cool. Then I realized okay, Instagram is really popping. Because at that time, all my customers were coming, and they still come. The most of my customers come from YouTube. But then when I started seeing how Instagram was really popping, I was like, oh my God. So I say that to say you got to know yourself and your goals. You having multiple products and services is not odd. So that's why I want you to think in the form of launching and launching all the time. This is why I say that Jordani is one of my VIPs. She's one of my one-on-ones. Mm-hmm. So I talk about launching all the time because literally I wake up and go, oh, I want to sell this today. And so then I just launch it. So people know Keisha just sells stuff. That's what she be doing. Mm. I'm a personality, I'm a brand, and I sell a lot of things. Everybody doesn't have to do that, but that is definitely a way. I feel like, Donnie, you will go gung-ho on one lane because that's what you're excited about. And as your life grows, then you notice, oh, I want to help people do this. And so then I'll go over here, and then I want to help people do this. And so I feel like, understanding that Donnie is the brand and everything that I launch has its own voice. So for example, I launched Unleash Her. That has a voice. I spoke to a particular group of people. I launched that I Am Tech Savvy. That's a particular group of people. I have every right to launch it because I've been on the internet for 10 years. And for the last 5 years plus, I've been making 6 figures online, right? And everybody keeps talking to me about all these things they need to do before they can make money. And it's bull crap. So I'm here to break all that up and show you how simple you can get it done with grassroots strategies. No advertising, just understand how the internet works. That's what I Am Tech Savvy is about, by the way. P.S. Click the link, join if you're going to join, because tonight is the last night for $97. Right? So, and it's going to take time to unravel because everybody's in different spaces. And think about today. Donnie was in my VIP group earlier. I love helping you guys. You know what I mean? So like, I don't have time to be like, how many modules is it going to be and blah, blah, blah. As many as we need until we get our jobs done. The end. That's how I build my business, and my tribe is cool with that. So you get to build your business however you want and attract the people. If you feel like, Donnie, that whatever you want to launch is very, very specific and you just want to like start a page, then go for it. Like, but neither of it is wrong or right. It's just like, let's just look at it on paper and see how we feel. You know, short hair is, it's just hairdressers. Like, and honestly, I can go on the short hair page and still sell curling irons, hair products, ring lights, because why? A hairdresser still need to take pictures of their hair clients. And also the woman who just likes looking at short hair and she wished her hairdresser could do the style, she also loves taking selfies. So would it be true that if I went on Short Hair Bootcamp and launched curling irons, that either the hairdresser or the woman would buy it? Yes. Would it be true that if I went on there and sold them a ring light, they all could use it, whether they are anything? Yes. If I went on there and said, here are some bedazzled brushes or something, you know what I'm saying? They buy that too. So it's really about the owning like who you talk to and what problem they're trying to get, what problem, like what jobs are they trying to get done? So in the tech class, I'm gonna just break down, like, for example, a landing page. A lot of you guys talk about a landing page. A landing page is nothing more than a page that people land on, right? It has no meaning until you give it meaning. Do you want people to enter their email address? Do you want people to buy something? When they land on that page, what do I want them to do next? To the degree that you can slow down and ask yourself that question before you click buttons and buy stuff and do stuff, that's gonna really help you. Lori said, this is why I signed up. I love it, I love it, I love it. Love the thought of you being the brand. Yeah, like, think about it. Mariah Carey sings songs. The songs brought us to the yard. She sells perfume. She has a TV show. She did a documentary. She has like one-off things like where she does like, oh, this is a limited edition. She has a show in Vegas, the residency. She has so many different things. She's the brand. Beyonce, songs. Then it was the tour. Then you have the records, right? You have your digital streams and royalties. You have the shoes, Adidas deal. You have the clothing line, Ivy Park. You have her charities. All of these things are called your revenue wheel. You can call it whatever you want. It's all the different products and services that you have within your business. So the question then becomes, what do you think, Donnie, based on what you want to sell? Mm-hmm. Right? And then it's like remembering, oh, you missed the first half of the VIP day. Who's in VIP? I don't think anybody's on here from the VIP day. Every time you walk, one of the things I tell everybody to get used to doing is when you're walking and you're taking a step, you know, when you walk, you're one foot in front of the other. That's how we naturally walk. What if you were always humming as you walk? I can't mess it up. I can't mess it up. I can't mess it up. I can't get it wrong. I literally cannot F this up. It's impossible. Duana, there we go. Every time you walk, I can't mess it up. I can't mess it up. So if I choose this and it's not the best way, bump it, I'll delete it and go back to my page. Hey y'all, what's up? Think about it. So I was like, oh my gosh, I've been really busy and also chilling because it's my birthday. And I've been a little lackadaisical about my launch of the tech class. So I was chilling with my aunt. My aunt is so adorable. And she had on her mink baby and she had on diamonds. And I was like, yes, girl. And so I wanted her to take a picture really cute, right? As she's taking the picture, I'm like, the teacher in me is like, you need to turn around. The light's behind you. Oh, you need to go here. You need to go. I'm all into the technical parts of her getting this picture right for social media. And I was like, Auntie, you really should be in my tech class because I can totally see her building a brand. The way that she thinks, how she thinks about men is juicy. I love, my auntie taught me about men. Like she's like this diva. She talks about all the stuff that you be like, oh, Like she's just so fun, right? And I'm like, Auntie, you really need a show. So my brain went into, if she had a show, she needs to know these things. And my auntie like, I'm gonna hire someone. What are you talking about? I'm not doing that. I'm like, girl, you're gonna do the push the button. So my point is, when I was looking at her and I was like, she needs tech help because she doesn't know that part. She just knows what she's really good at and she doesn't understand the tech part. But that's the reason why you guys haven't met her yet, because she definitely got stories to tell. And so there's so many women who would love to hear her say, oh, never mind, some people that conversation was juicy. It was like a girl's night, baby. So anyway, I'm watching her and I'm like, she needs my tech class. And I'm like, there's so many women like my aunt who have beautiful stories, who have something to say, who have all of this talent that women need, right? And like, they ain't putting it out there because she like, I don't know what button to push. And she just in her mink, like, what are you talking about, pushing buttons? So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a tech party tonight. I was like, Auntie, you need to come. I don't even know if she's here. But I'm like, I'm gonna have a tech party. Also, and y'all, don't be pressing your family do or don't show up. It doesn't matter. But I know that there are women like my aunt who, you know, need to be in something like this. And so I was like, I'm gonna just, because I want to have some fun. I have no children. I want to hang out with my people. You guys are my people. Here we are. So I'm like, I'm gonna be having a cocktail, playing music, and we're gonna talk tech because this is what I love to do. It's what I do when the camera's not on. So also, and guess what? This is still a sales strategy, right? This is a tribe building strategy. So I collected all those email addresses for people who registered, even people registered that they can't make it, but they just like, hope you give me a replay, and they registered. And people are getting served here, whether they purchase or not. And people purchase. Did we win or did we win?
I like it.
Now, the reason why I said that is because this. Somebody said that you have to do a 4-part video series launch and email list and you see what I'm saying?
I can totally see me doing like this
Yes, have fun.
instead of a webinar. I'm gonna be real honest, okay?
And
Like,
honestly, this is what I want to show everybody too. This is still kind of a webinar.
right.
But it's just like a
pop-up. It's like a pop-up.
yes. Yes.
It's like a pop-up it's like a pop-up online party. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. And I believe I can do this as much as I effing
Yes.
The end. The end. And you end up attracting people. Everybody on here is so different, but y'all still cool with all my shenanigans, and y'all still be like, all right, okay, hey. Right? And we're still learning really cool stuff that you can walk away with and implement. So this is what I mean by I can't mess it up. Because when I got started on internet marketing, all I kept hearing was this freaking 4-part video series thing. And I was like, oh dear God, I would be freaking out because like, okay, video 1, we're gonna tell them this, video 2. And every time I showed up to the videos, I was like trying to be so something. And it's like, this is me, people. I like to pray, I like to dance, and I like to sell stuff. And I sell things that I genuinely know will change your freaking life. The end. Hello, hi, I'm Lakeisha Michelle. We get to have it all. The end. That's what I believe, and here we are. So it takes time to build that, but you still get to do it your way. And to the degree that you own that and just get away from I'm messing it up or I'm doing it wrong or there's a right way, because I was just pushing buttons and then something worked. So even when I tell you that something is working right now, like try it and also ask God to show you, like I'm open. Show me ways. Like I'm so open if this doesn't work, this is something better. This is why I'm always saying affirmation, because you train yourself to think this or something better, this or something better.
That's right.
Better. Yes, and that is the way I live my life. So if I don't see something I like, then it's like this is something better. And what's the lesson that this thing taught me? The lesson could have just be just consistency, like you showed up. Congratulations, right? So many people get freaked out because they think they're doing it wrong. Lakeisha, what's the best ring light? I haven't bought one yet because what's the best one? Child, I just went on Amazon and pushed a button. And then the one that I got happened to be great. And then I went on Amazon the other day and pushed the button. And the one that I got was different. I didn't really care for it. So then I tried to order the one that I ordered, and then they changed the thing. And those was like, oh my God. Like, it's just like push a button. Remember that scene in Rush Hour when they were like, when he was like, push a button, push a button. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying, you guys. Nail techs, Pittsburgh. Now we have nail techs. I can look and see. Now this person caught my attention. Okay, now I can go.
Yeah, they need to pay me for them letters.
Oh, wait a minute. I can click on the picture that I like, and now I can go look at their page and look and see they're in Pittsburgh. Okay, can they help me now? Yes or no? And notice all her hashtags. You know what I'm saying? So she got gel polish, because that is something that I would be typing in, gel polish, but also, and I would still be putting my city because this is a very specific thing. So even though you're not a nail tech, this is teaching you how to think. Maybe somebody's looking for a life coach in Delaware, right? And so in between all them 30,000 hashtags, put life coach in Delaware, right? Because that also is how people can find you. Demona said it's totally a webinar. You know, we got love for you. Thank you, Anna. We hang with you because we see the result you get. Thank you so much. I am grateful. I was there for VIP. Yes! This is why I signed up. Yay! You have taught me so much tonight. I'm so ready for Tech Savvy. Yes, girl! I love it. Love the thought of you being the brand. Yes, because you are. If all else falls apart, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm going to just figure out what my next thing is that I believe in and keep going. So that's why I don't even trip about the pandemic. If everything the bottom fell out, I'm going to just go find the next thing and be on it, period. Because I am an entrepreneur. And thank God everything is built on my brand, because then I will be able to go to the public and be like, hey, this was new. This was popping. Let's rock. People are going to do it because it's like, and also we've just seen you grow. So people like to see you grow. People all the time message me like, I remember when you was in that little room on YouTube. You know, now you got the whatever. And I don't show half the stuff that I have luxuriously in my life. Because also, and I don't really care to attract people that are like, you know, whatever. I'll show some luxurious things, but I'm just not like baiting you with it because I don't got time for that. My brain don't even work like that. Anyway, also tagging your location. Yep, your location. Yep, increases the chance of you being in the Discover page. Yep. So that's how I found my nail tech in Dallas. I looked up Plano, and you can go in there and do the geo thing, and like the little map pops up, and you really find it's kind of creepy. It's kind of like a dating app where you just have people they find you. But Lori is extra correct. Okay, let me go back to the comments. Let me go back while we wait. Dance time. Say you. Show me the move. Some. It's annoying us. Let's go. Hey. I'm looking at the questions. Tell others. Okay, I'm looking for questions. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's go. Okay. I need a succinct list of prompts. That's where I spend most time thinking. What should I hashtag? What questions should I ask? Okay. List of prompts to do what though? So I think what she means is like, if you know you sell makeup, for example, then what you want to do is look at all the types of content that someone interested in buying your makeup would want to see. Is that what you mean? She may have already logged out, but I think that's what she means. So for example, short hair.
I'm here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, what's up, babe?
Hey, so where I spend a lot of time thinking, and I get past it, but it's like I be on a post for like 15 minutes, like 20 minutes, like longer than I think it should take.
Right.
Because I'm like, okay, what questions do I need to ask? And it's those questions like, are you looking for this? Do you want to be that? Like, are you trying, like the outcome questions? So those kind of prompts, like,
got it.
How do I develop those kind of prompts, like swiftly? Like, and can I like have a list? I really would just buy a list of prompts of questions that would be like, are you looking for success in?
I think you have that. Do you have the commercial class?
No.
I think you do. Who bought the commercial class from me? Because that's in there. Okay, so hold on, let me find it because I know something so I can explain to everybody else.
I have the business class, and I think I got like 3 classes.
You
I
have
got the business
3,000
class.
classes. Let me.
This is true.
Y'all, let me tell you what Joy do. Joy buys a bunch of stuff and then she just pays me for one-on-one coaching. So she don't know what she got because she never opened the stuff because she was like, nah, I don't feel like learning. I'm just gonna talk to you. So this is why she doesn't know. So I'm
My
pretty
personality needs one-on-one. I don't do well with modules. Like
I
just need to be-
understand 1,000%. Like I ain't mad at it. I'm just telling you. I'm sure you have it, but the reason why you don't know, I'm just trying to help you out. Why you don't know what you got is because we just be talking. Like I get it. Hey, listen, I'm here for it. So hold on, y'all. Let me look. I got that somewhere. So what she's saying is like, there's a framework, and I believe I put this in one of my classes, but now I just got to figure out where I put it.
And then while you're at it, while you're looking for that, I'm really linear. So like with the like correct hashtags, like I didn't even think about it when I said personal development, because that's what I do. Like people who want personal development are not looking for personal development. So like so now I'm like, oh, okay, so do I do like increased self-esteem? Like I'm not exactly sure. So now it's gonna take me another 10 minutes to figure out.
Nope. This is how we
hashtags.
figure it out. Depending on what I'm selling, based on what I'm selling. So if I'm selling, again, a confidence course, what is the person who needs more confidence Googling at night? When they fall, like I always do this and it's very dramatic, but I just act like you're falling into the bed and you're just like, oh, I just wish I could just find more personal development. Says no one ever. Nobody's saying that. What they're saying is, oh, I wish my boyfriend would freaking call me. He never calls me. I'm sick of this. I'm going to find a new man. Oh, let me get on. I'm going here. And they start looking up relationship questions. Now, is personal development in the dating arena, in the relationship? Yes. But that's not what you're using. That's not what they're searching. And so what you have to, and it takes time, which is why I like talking to people. I've done this since I started business at, 20 years old. And really before that, actually, when I started doing hair at 13, I didn't realize what I was doing. But once I saw people like certain little hairstyles I was doing, because I had a minimum donation of $20 from my mama friends, and I was listening, because they would be like, I like it to be soft. I like it to go push it up some more. So then I was like, I started going, these women want their hair bigger. I'm in Texas, y'all. So I'm like, okay, they want their hair big. So now I will start doing that. And if they didn't like it, then I could take it down. But let me start with that. Then I got more specific on the type of woman that I was attracting, the type of hairstyle that she wanted, right? The reason why is because I listened to people's conversations. So if I don't know, and if I'm so linear that I'm so used to speaking my language versus my customer's language, I need to talk to more potential customers. How do you do that? For example, last night I posted the short hair video and all these people started DMing me talking about their hair and their hairdresser. Now, I'm not about to do nobody's hair, right? But I can take their questions and go on my Instagram and say, if your clients are not coming back, one of the number one things they keep telling me in the DMs is that you keep being late. Now, and I just go into like a whole thing about having a customer experience and here's the product for $97, right? But it took me talking to a customer to see what is the experience. I'm sick of my stylist being late. I got stuff to do. I got kids. When my stylist is late, they're making me push back all my other appointments and it really pisses me off, right? I only know that because I'm talking to people. I'm on the ground having conversations. So if you don't know what people want, and sometimes it's not that deep. If you're selling AirPod bedazzle cases, you legit can just type hashtag electronics and put Swarovski crystal accessories and just look up other brands and see what type of content they're posting and mimic what works. Mimic what works, okay? So there's a video, Joy. There's a page. Let me give you guys an example of this. There's a page that we found earlier as I was coaching and I was explaining this to people. And let's see, plus, and let's go. I gotta find them now. Instagram keeps moving buttons. There we go. So it was called like Thoughts. What was the name of that page? Who remembers? It was like, Thoughts of Mature Women. This is a brilliant strategy. Now, I want you to look at this strategy and think about your business and how you can implement it. What's up, Latoya? Hey, boo. So listen, Thoughts of a Mature Woman. This is some random page. The reason why we found this is because one of my members was like, their hashtag was divorced moms. So they were doing things like posting personal development hashtag. Ain't nobody looking that up. I mean, they might after, that's a whole bunch of other coaches posting personal development, right? You want the people who want to buy stuff. So this page is really, really smart. What they did was make a page and it's literally just quotes. All right? It's just quotes. Who's scared of being on camera but know they can post some bomb quotes? Say I. Who is like, I am deathly afraid of being on videos, but everybody says I gotta be on videos. Well, this page has 213 followers and they are just posting quotes. So somebody needed to know that you get to just post amazing quotes. Now, the quotes need to be amazing and they need to be engaging. Hello, somebody. Now, Thoughts of a Mature Woman, that name is attractive because it's clear. Thoughts of a mature woman, right? That's a grown and sexy woman. You may think mature is old, but the average person won't. It'll just be like, whatever, a mature person. And the picture is like, okay, got a little love action going on. Okay. Now, if you look at the page, their quotes are really fun, conversational. They prick you a little bit. So it says, I mean, I'm no love expert, but I'm pretty sure the dude making you cry every day isn't your soulmate. Now, isn't that good? Right? That's good, right? So I would share that with friends, even if I wasn't like, it's just, that's a shareable post. Now, products that you could attach to that, Joy: a confidence course, a course on rejection, a course on self-love, a self-love product box. Maybe you have some type of box that you ship out that has like roses and bath salts and all that kind of stuff. But what brought people to the table, they were searching. Now, if you go and look at their hashtags, this person who posted this, their hashtags, look, sad love, relationship quotes. Relationship quotes is a big one for personal development people, by the way. So if you're in personal development and you know you have some type of product or service, or even if you don't and you just want to bring people to the page, post yummy relationship posts. Because people are searching, look, heartbroken quotes, ex-boyfriend quotes. How specific is this stuff? Isn't that specific, you guys? Joy, does that help you? Let's see if she's still here.
I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. Get in.
But
no, it does. And I just have to, that's where I have to switch my linear thought, because I'm still at the space where I'm like, oh, okay, so how does this work for like 7 days to your next? Like, how does that work for that? Like, I'm still working it and I'm still doing it. And I think what's getting me like my results is like the show. Well, I know that's what's getting me the results, is to continue to show up and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
However, like, even if you don't say like the right things, but I do feel like this would be so much better if I just knew like what exactly to say. On like hashtags and stuff like that, if that makes sense. Like,
yes. So your hashtags don't need to say anything. What you want to do, everyone on the call, is spend some time playing and looking at what hashtags are people looking for that in similar content. So if I'm a personal development coach and I have different products, but I know that relationship quotes is one of the things, that's the type of person I want to attract. There's all these, and she's popular, that chick over there in the corner. I've seen her a couple times, right? But look at that, delete that contact. Yes, God, that's a whole post in itself, right? How many of y'all know somebody you like, delete it because I'm going to be texting in the middle of the night, Lord have mercy, right? So these are the hashtags. Once you see that this hashtag has an audience that could possibly be interested in something that I sell, then you want to take that hashtag and just keep, like, write it down on your notes so that you're building your hashtag list. Okay? Look, Jane holding hers up. Exactly. So here's the question then. A lot of times the lack of clarity is because you got to really understand what your product does for people and what it is and what it does for people. So Short Hair Bootcamp teaches hairdressers who want to learn how to do specifically short hair on African American women, right? So now that I know what that does, why do they want to know how to do that? Because once you master the skill set, you can literally make $2,000 a week minimum doing this one particular look. And so when you enroll, I'm teaching you the exact things you need to know so that that can be your reality if you do the work, right? Now, that's clear. Then I can say, what would that person be searching for? Salon education is one. Short hair expert is one, right? So you go, what are the types of things that they be Googling? Now, a lot of times the hairdresser isn't Googling short hair expert, but the customer is. So for me, I use short hair expert because customers inbox me looking for stylists. One of the things I do is if you give me your information, I'll promote you. I'll pass your info to my group because they're in my class. If you like my work, they're in my class. I'm gonna just put you in there and then you can choose because I want my short hair girls to also be online. So y'all need to have profiles. Now, is it true that I can go and sell them a photograph class or how to take better hairstyle pictures or how to market themselves online for hairdressers, right? There's always more and more and more products. Your products are gonna change. So when it comes to your posts, whatever the one product is that you wanna speak to right now, you gotta think about who that person is. How do they think? What are they struggling with? This is where I go into think about the mesothelioma commercial. Do y'all remember that commercial? Who has never heard of the mesothelioma commercial? It's like this weird commercial. I'm gonna go pull it up. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up. Mesothelioma commercial. Enjoy. This is what you gotta, this is the linear part. I totally get what you're saying. And this is what we're going to, wait a minute. Here we go. So, y'all ready for this? Let me share the screen. Boom. Pay attention to this.
Attention. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma.
Boom. What is that? That attention. If you or your girlfriend just got dumped and you are sick and tired of going on dumb dates, pay attention. Now, that's a call out. Like that helps I just made that up, right? But that is like, even when I go live, I'm like, yo, if you're a coach, a speaker, an author, and you know that you want to sell things online, listen up. Okay? This is a skill set that you get naturally. Like it just comes with practice. When I'm talking, I'm always going back to who is the person, and I'm not really one to stick in a lane. Like all these people be like, your brand story. I don't know. I can't with that stuff. What I do is, who is the woman? How does she think? Right? And there are men too in my audience, but I'm always like, who is the person? How do they think? Okay? And so it says, attention. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, like what kind of word is that? That's weird. And it says you may be entitled to financial compensation. So in this sentence, we have a particular person or somebody they know. Then what's wrong with these people? They've been diagnosed with this weird name, right? This whole weird mesothelioma. What is that? And I don't care. What if I've been had mesothelioma all my life? Why do I care about this commercial? Hold up. You may be entitled to some financial compensation. Hey, let me go look and see what I can get for this mesothelioma. Right? So this sentence is so powerful. You may be like, Keisha, this makes no sense. No, baby. Let me just tell you, when I got into business, now I went to school for broadcasting. So we actually had to film and record these are called radio spots, right? We actually had to do these in school. So it naturally trains you how to write radio scripts. And we had 15 seconds, we had 30-second slots, and we had 60-second slots. So I do have an advantage because I've spent a lot of time. That's why I can take your product and sell it to you, right? But I'm here to tell you, it's as simple as practicing breaking down this commercial and flipping it for your business, right? So let's take it for the Tech Savvy class. Let's go back into the words. I'm going to show you guys this.
Attention.
Attention.
If you or a loved one was
If you are a coach, author, speaker, creator,
diagnosed with mesothelioma,
and you want to sell stuff on the internet,
you may be entitled to financial compensation.
you can make 6 figures on the internet using things like Gmail and like low cost, $300 or less a month products to help you run your business, right? That right there is like, oh, okay, girl, well, let me listen.
Mesothelioma is a rare cancer.
Ever since the pandemic, everybody's on the internet. My business online has boomed and increased like crazy. Everybody's online, and it's just the place to be. Like, you've always known this, but do you feel a little guilty because like you took too long and now it's like everybody's there and oh my God, I gotta show up? Like, yo, this is the thing. Everybody's online. You already know that.
Linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in
Not being online means you don't exist. They're telling you exposure to asbestos and whatever the ship navy you're, they're telling you why it's important that you listen. And I'm telling you, if you're not online, you literally don't exist, right? That you've heard a million people say it, but now more than ever, you need to be online. And you don't need to be panicking, but you definitely need to be taking some action because it's putting you at risk. It's putting your business at risk. The businesses that chose to not embrace technology that were brick and mortar could not pivot enough, and so many of them closed because they just kept saying, we don't do technology. Y'all see how I'm just having the conversation? I'm just following the format that this commercial
the
gives you.
Navy, shipyards, mills, heating, construction of the automotive.
They're just talking about why you should give a crap about mesothelioma. And they're showing you what scenario would you have experienced the asbestos, whatever this is. They're telling you when, why, where, how. And what I said was the pandemic has happened. If you didn't understand technology, you typically lost something in your business. There's still time, right? You need to be tech savvy. You already knew that. Let's keep going.
Automotive industries may have put you at risk.
Because it puts your business at risk to not be tech savvy.
Please don't wait.
Please don't wait.
Call 1-800-99
Go to LakeishaMichelle.com.
Law
Right?
USA for a free.
You guys see the formula? So Joy, like, this is the formula, like, of what to say in the caption. And also, look at some of my posts on Instagram where I'm just talking about complete mindset. And then at the end, it's like, P.S. I'm selling this thing. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com and check it out. Like, I don't always have to have my caption be about what I'm selling. So, like, even when I posted on Instagram a minute ago, I posted, I don't even know what I said. I said something. Oh, I said, pink is the flavor. That has not, I don't even know you know where that actually came from? Like, let me just tell you the theory behind that. I'm gonna just give y'all the exact theory. Let's go all the way. So the caption, pink. Wait a minute, where's that? What is that called? Oh, I know what it's called. Hold on, and we about to dance to it because it's my birthday. Hey! Watch this. Wait a minute. This is my jam, y'all. This is a Beyonce song. My caption on my post was some Beyonce lyrics. All I did. Oh, that's all I was just posting that, right? So then I posted the word. And on the song, she says, pink is the flavor. So the real. It's actually inappropriate. It's actually extremely inappropriate, right? But I said, pink is the flavor. And then I put a little emoji. And then I said, about to have a virtual free tech party on Zoom, discussing all things tech, showing you the tools I use daily to create online and how you can start now, right? And then the hashtags, 33, November bird, baby, girl boss hustle. Like it doesn't have to make so much sense. Pink is the flavor was a lyric from the song, and I had on a pink outfit. I was like, pink is the flavor, But I ain't post the whole thing because that would have been like really ridiculous, right? But I'm just saying, when it comes to this whole linear brain thinking, like, just go, oh, I need to tell people about this because it's really going to help them. Like, why would I not tell people? And I get to tell them in whatever way feels natural for me. Now, even though it feels natural for me to talk about me, I have to remember that I need to talk about them. Like, because it is always about the other person. So there is a way to talk about you, but still be about the person reading so that they go, oh my God. So in my post, there are things that I say that are absolutely have nothing to do with anything. But then there's also things where I'm like pointing it to the person. So I posted a video of me, right? This video has nothing to do with anything. I just posted it to keep the page engaged. Like, there's nothing happening here. But the caption says, find out what your heart wants and be unapologetic about it. That serves people. It's a reminder. And if you've been following me, you actually can see, like, my life just keeps getting better and better. So it's like, yeah, she's definitely doing that. So it also solidifies the fact that I live out what I preach. So, and like whatever you're selling, just look at what can I attach? What conversation can I attach? Look at the outcome that the person wants. If you or a loved one with mesothelioma wants some money, that's what that commercial said at the very beginning. That makes people go, let me just at least listen to the end. So Joy, when you're posting, you want to go, who am I talking to? What do they want? What do I have? Why should they care? What do they need? What makes them move now and not later? For example, this is the last night for $97 for the tech class. That makes people move now and not later because I'm unapologetically going to raise the price because I pour out and I'm going to make sure I answer all the questions. So why on earth would I just like whatever, right? So they need to know this. You need to know these things. And if I forget to tell you, that's not serving you or me. So who am I talking to? What do they want? Everybody, who am I talking to? What do they want? You have to take your product and put it aside in your brain because sometimes we're too we're too attached to our product. And so then it blocks us from thinking about the other person who's going to use the product. Okay, you guys? What question should I ask to generate curiosity? All based on their desires. What do they want? Right? And have fun. Like, there's also questions that you can ask. Like this morning I went live and I was like, you guys, tell me what kind of hangers do you like? That is the most random, but it felt very appropriate for me. And I needed to know these things. I genuinely want to know. Are you guys OCD about your hangers like me? I'm into the wooden hangers. Do you guys, I remember I wanted the velvet ones at one point, but then they keep breaking. So I'm like, I'm getting wooden hangers and they need to have a little thing so that they catch the slips. So like I had this whole hanger OCD conversation this morning. Right? And then I went, oh, and by the way, here's what else I needed you to know. And people are completely fine with it because you're being human. And this is the perfect time to be more you than you ever could be because people are stuck in the house and it's like, dear God, like think about it, you guys, we're in the middle of a pandemic and you guys are all over the world and we're here hanging out, learning. And this is as much connection as some people have gotten in a long time. And sometimes you had connection like 6 weeks ago, but then you forgot about it and you've been in your bubble, right? So you needed to do something to shake it up. Enter the song. Hey, birthday turn up. Okay, I'm gonna go to the questions. Oh. Here we go. If you use multiple hashtags, how do you know what's working? So, how do I know what hashtags are working? I'm going to test out certain hashtags to, basically, I'm looking to see the engagement. If I notice that I post a certain few hashtags and nothing really happens, then I'm going to try some other hashtags. So it literally is like a science experiment. So, and look at other people who have something similar to what you have. So goal. So Joy has a goal setting product. That goal setting product, just go look up goals, hashtags, and see how those, because that's what you're selling. Sometimes we're too committed to the titles and we forget that, oh, this is just productivity. This is just goal setting. So if I type in goal setting on Instagram and I click it and I go look at people who are posting about goal setting, let's see here. And there's 1,100 likes. Let me go look at the comments of this person. And sometimes if people don't post their hashtags in their caption, it's in their comments. Yep, there it is. Boom, in the comments. Does that make sense, you guys? So like sometimes you can post your hashtags in the caption, or right after I post on Instagram, I hit post, I just hit paste in the comments with my hashtags. I test it out. I don't really see a difference. Some people say it's good and bad. I don't see no difference. I get the same engagement whether I post it in the comments. But for me, sometimes the hashtags are distracting from whatever you've written because it's like 100,000 hashtags. So then I post it in the caption, in the comments. So the Boss Babe Society, Boss Lady Mindset, Boss Up, Girl Boss Tribe. What I did years ago was I went and copied all of these Instagram hashtags, and then I just researched all of the words and looked at who was posting that and is this my type of person? So I can't tell you like what's the best one or how you know, like you just got to play with them, right? And see who you're attracting. Sometimes I can post something and I get a bunch of like interesting people. I'm like, oh God, I know because I've tried some new hashtag. So, billionaire mindset, like that's a big word. So they put that in between also. Women in business, that's a bigger one. She conquers, that's very specific. She conquers, let's look at that one. I'm just clicking their hashtags to see. So you can just see like all the different people. So then I just kind of scroll and see who's posting what. And so you got to kind of like dissect Instagram and see how people are working. And you can make 6 figures on the internet with only 200 likes, by the way, with only 20 likes, by the way. My first $10,000 week, I had like 20 people on the live stream. So please do not start comparing yourself and saying you can't make the money until you get popular. That's not true. You make what you're available for. And when you decide that you get to receive, okay? And then when you show up and just do the things, and be okay with like, oh, I need to pivot this way. Oh, I need to go twist that way. And just have fun. This is why I always have fun, because like, who wants to do this and it's boring? Why would I do this at 9? I just looked at the clock. It's 9:44. Jesus Christ, I didn't even know. Like, why would I be doing this? Is fun for me. Like, I don't like, you know, once I get a baby or something. But then I imagine my baby would be on. I'd be like, hey, say hey to my baby. Like, that's just pretty much how I probably would do after the baby gets a bit older. And I also can't imagine having a child. So anyway, here we are. Let's see. I mean, how do you see the number of likes on Instagram? I think I answered that already. Did I answer that? If I didn't, let me know. But I think I did. Through your website. What's through my website? Linda, did you have a question about my website?
I think you answered it earlier. Thank you.
Oh, cool. You're welcome. So my website, for those who want to know, like it's Wix. It's literally, I've been using Wix since I started my business. Some people, I remember people used to talk so much trash about Wix, and I used to be like, I'm hitting my goals, so I don't really care what they're talking about. I just can't be bothered with those things. Wix is nothing but a landing page for me. So Wix.com is the website that I use. Let me take out this mesothelioma commercial. Okay. And so here's why, this is my thoughts on a website. I remember when I did Todd Herman's mentorship. And Todd Herman is somebody I never knew about. I only met him through, he was an affiliate for something else. And I signed up for his mastermind and, you know, got to be with him closely. And it was like, he's making millions and nobody knows him. Like he's not like, you know, but he's a really good networker. So he did a lot of affiliates. So like I bring Jordani into my tribe and then Jordani launches the product and then she gives me a percentage of the sales. She does the work, right? That's what he does. Now, one thing that I say that because it's like, he didn't have a website. Like he only made a website to launch the product that we bought. And it was in conjunction with somebody that I already knew. So I could care less about his website. Think about it, you guys. How many people have you bought stuff from that you really don't give a crap about their website? Like who cares about a website? A website is a landing page. It's a page that people land on. So the question then becomes, when people land on this page, what do I want them to do? So Linktree is also a website. If you really want to just be like technical, Linktree, there we go. So if we really just want to be technical, you could literally, now Linktree is just the website where you add links. Isn't it? Y'all, this is literally, so in Instagram, if you go to my page on Instagram, my profile, and you click this, this is the Linktree link that they give you. Okay? Everybody use this. Like everybody. This is what people click, and whatever I'm talking about, they can get a link to it. Does that make sense? So because I have a lot of things I talk about, I really don't be pressed about nothing. Like just go to my link in the bio and figure out whatever you heard me say. The only reason you're going to my bio is because I said enough that made you want to go look and see what I'm talking about. So then what's the most important job, Jordani? Right.
I
The
was,
more-
I was thinking about how do I get that link tree?
Right. So then,
I'm sorry, I was totally like, how do I
no
make that?
worries. No worries. So the most important job is me being able to have a conversation that gets people to want to go click on whatever the heck the link is, wherever the link is.
Your
The link
message.
can be on Pluto,
Mhm.
right? So the job that you focus on is honing like that mesothelioma commercial strategy. Because they could text you for all you care. I have sold, by the way, when I did my first $10,000 week, I had people just texting me. I was like, text the word CEO. And it was my phone number, my cell phone. I never told anybody that it was anything else because I seen everybody else on the internet saying, text now to 212. And I was like, text CEO. And I just gave my real life phone number out. And I made $10,000. So I need you guys to know that none of this, I can't mess it up. Like, it's impossible. Because who the F made the rules? Me and the person who tell you about the rules, that's just, like, it's a way. It's a way. So, here's the thing. Linktree is a site where they know there are people like me who just got a bunch of stuff and need to put links on it, right? So, depending on what I'm talking about, like I went live on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube right before this, and I was like, hey, I want to have a party with you guys. Meet me on Zoom. And I was like, oh, let me put the Zoom link in the bio for Instagram. So then I went on Linktree and I just add a new link, and then I put free tech party, and then I copied the Zoom link, and then I turned it on. Right? Isn't that so freaking simple?
That is simple.
It's so simple. I believe that you get to make money all the time and it gets to be easy. Yes, in the comments if you believe that as well. Yes, in the comments if you believe that as well. Now, I don't care if you are doing hair, makeup, if you're doing coaching, if you're selling pencils. These rules are the same. And I have sold physical products. I'm about to do more physical products. And I've sold and I sell digital products. Digital is also your coaching service. Digital product is also your digital courses, ebooks, and all that kind of stuff. Okay? So, like, you literally can't mess this up. It's impossible. So Linktree, and this is just a free thing right now. Like, I don't even have the paid version. So, like, what a blessing are these sites that it's like free. And I've been using this forever. And so this link is inside of all my Instagrams. So I have several ones. They all get the same thing. And it's like, boom. Are you here for short hair? Boom. If I told you to go to LakeishaMichelle.com on some video, when you go to Linktree, boom, there's LakeishaMichelle.com.
It's Donnie again. Can I say something?
Yeah, I see you.
So, you know what? This is because when I launched my most recent group, I was wondering when I went on Instagram, I honestly, I didn't even put it on Instagram. I didn't know how to do the link.
Got it.
So I was like, what link are they going to click on? Because on Facebook, at least, it can be really clear.
Yeah.
But on Instagram, I was like, what link? Oh man, I'm gonna have to find out about a link. How long is that gonna take me? I was like, you know what? We're about to leave this on Facebook Messenger.
Isn't that funny?
Wow.
And so many, I don't know if you guys, if you're on my email list, notice I kept saying all these links, because that's all everybody keeps telling me. They're like, these freaking links. The links over here and the link, and it's just like so many links, and it's just like, I'm linked out. I can't even take it, right? And so when I was talking to everyone, I kept saying the links, because I knew that that is a person who is sick and tired of these freaking links, and you just want to post the right link to get the action that you want.
Yes.
And so that's part of understanding your customers' like thought process, right? And so the reason why I said I am tech savvy also is because a lot of people say, I ain't tech savvy. Oh, I love God tech. I'm not tech savvy. And so I made the class name an affirmation. I am tech savvy. And then in the sales language, it's like, if you need help with understanding all these freaking links. So then the person's like, man, I got links. I don't even know what the link. Yeah, I need that. Like, it was just such a simple, like, yes, right? And as the more I help you, the more language I'll hear. I'll just go use the language and grab more people. Can you do that? Yes or no with your products and services?
Yes.
Yeah, and then depending, this is why I say know the outcome. So like when I'm getting ready to design a website, I don't go to design the website first. I don't go buy the website company first. I take out a sheet of paper and I just draw circles and X's. When someone clicks this link, here's where they go. I want them to go to a page. What's on that page? A credit card form, testimonials, whatever. Now that I know, I map out everything I want people to experience, then I go, what website can do that for me? Does that make sense, you guys? So if I'm just only about to sign up 10 people, literally a lot of stuff can be done in Facebook groups and PayPal invoices and Gmail. So I don't care if it's a $4.97 product. I do not feel no way because I'm using Gmail. Gmail is professional. Gone are the days where somebody goes, oh, she has a .com. Nobody cares. Celebrities put at gmail.com in their bio. Gmail is a super mega suite for business. They make your life so easy. You can go on Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google PowerPoint. You can literally be a boss with Gmail. And in Gmail, you can email up to 500 people. So no, there's no automation, but who cares? I don't need automation right now. I'm still growing my business. I'm in stage 1. In stage 1 of your business, that's when you're figuring out what you're testing the water. You're validating products and services. Like this week I'm launching that. This week I'm launching that. Let me play with this, test this, get feedback. Do I want to make it bigger? Is the price appropriate? What were the testimonials? Like I'm still at ground level, so I don't need automation right now. It would be nice, but I do not need it right now. Stage 2, I'm focusing on, now that I found something that works really, really well, now I'm going to get into selling it more. So there are levels where, okay, now I can add some automation. Automation is a very sexy word and it sounds fancier than it actually is, right? But to me, if you're not making $100,000, you don't need automation. It's nice to have, but you don't need it. When you understand outcomes, which is why I'm always saying, understand the outcome that you want. Because if I'm focused on the outcome, then I can just go, what tool lets me do this one thing tonight? If I just need to send a mass message out to my people who said that they're interested in my whatever, what tool can I use to have the conversation with them? So for example, when I was selling Unleash Her, this is a higher tier product. All I did was say, message me on Instagram. If you want to, I said, if you have questions, message me on Instagram. Why? Because Instagram has a 1-minute audio thing. People like to give you their 10,000 hour life story. I can tell in 1 minute whether you're a fit for this product, and also it helps you be clear, concise with your questions to me. And so I'm happy to respond to you. Even if you gave me 3 1-minute audios, that's better than somebody writing, people be writing like books this long, you know what I mean? To talk about if the product or service is right. So for me, I was like, I just feel like, talking to people on Instagram, I'm only enrolling 20 people max. So I don't need all of this stuff. Does that make sense, you guys? So I just did all that money 2 weeks ago. And it's like, and it's still people like, I still like, these are things that you can do. I use Instagram Messenger. It's free. Thank you, Instagram. So the focus really is understanding your marketing language and your sales language. And then what button do I need so the people can do the thing I want them to do if they choose to say yes. Right? And Linktree is just one of the things. If you go to link, if you look right here, linktr.ee. That's the website. And you literally can just make a free account and like get your life and put as many links as you want. Yes.
I got another question. Okay, so my podcast, that's another issue that I think. So I post the episodes on Instagram, right? Like I'll, the audiograms to give them a clue. But even when I put the link, like they can't click on it. So when I put it, so would I be able to put that in a Linktree? That's number one. And the thing with podcasts is you put like Apple, Spotify, all that to give them options. So how would I do that best?
So then on Linktree, then you just put the word podcast right here. So let's say I want to put whatever the what's my podcast? Good Tea for Life podcast. And then typically your platform gives you some type of page, depending on where you post your podcast. Typically it gives you a page with all your podcast links. And or you can make a page. Like so on LakeishaMichelle.com, I believe I have something, because I haven't officially launched my podcast. So let's see how I have it. So at LakeishaMichelle.com, there's the podcast, right? That's all I got right now. And I just put it there just to see, like I put like, what is it? 5 episodes. Oh, 6 episodes, right? And so I can put the podcast on a page in Wix. See how this has Dream Bootcamp. When I click that page, it's a sales page for Dream Life. I can make another page on Wix.com, and that page is for my podcast.
Okay.
And so then notice this URL. This is called a URL, you guys. This right here would be the link that takes people directly to the page all about my podcast. So this page could literally just be pictures of Apple and then the link to the Apple. Pictures of Spotify and then the link to the Spotify. Because these are all buttons that you add. It takes 5 seconds to make a button. Let me just show you. If I go to Wix and I sign in, what's happening? Log in. Let's go here. Boom, boom. So
Wix and Squarespace are like the same, right? Like
they are.
Mhm.
They are the same and not, but like yeah, you do the same thing. Who knows what my password is? Dear God, I don't know my password. Let me see. Hold on. I'm having to change out my passwords recently. It's very annoying. I don't know my password. Okay. I was going to show you this, but I don't know what it is. What could it be? Let's see if I know. Boom. There we go. Okay. So now we're in. So let me show you guys. Update password. Thank you, Google. Oh. So anytime, like literally, I just do this stuff so fast. It's not even funny. This is the website. I go here. Somebody TV, I don't know what that is. Somebody TV is like upset. So I go here and I've tested Wix for a lot of different things. I tried selling digital classes there and all that kind of stuff. What I love about Wix is that, let me go back, my sites. What I love about Wix is that, let me go, I'm gonna hit the edit button, is that everything is so fast. So if I want to put a button or a page about a podcast, G, it's just like this. I'm going to show you. As I say so fast, it's taking forever to load this page. But let me show you how you could do this. It's probably because I'm live streaming. Boom. Okay. Now, this is my site in the edit mode, right? And so all I'm going to do is come over here to this little page button. And I'm legit going to go to site menu, okay? Now I sell a lot of stuff, so I make a lot of pages and then I hide them, depending on if I'm talking about it or not. Now, what I'm going to do is go and add a page. Okay, new page, and we're going to call it Good Tea for Life Podcast. Boom. Now that's a tab on my page. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So then anything that I want to add, I just come over here and everything is just a drag and drop button. So if I want to add a button that says, listen to the gospel that makes you prosper. Can I spell tonight? So you're gonna go, I'm gonna center that. Now, this is just like a text, right? But boom, right away, you add a text, and then I'm gonna just add a button. This is, I'm not being fancy, I'm not trying to make it pretty. I'm just trying to give you show you how it really does get to be easy when you know, have these little things. Listen to the gospel that makes you prosper. Boom, there's the button. When I drop it there, it says change text. I go in here, and then the button, I'm gonna say, click here, listen now. Boom. Now, Jordani, depending on where you host, like I started my podcast on Buzzsprout. So then I would go to Buzzsprout and then connect the link. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So then I would go click link and then put web address and then put the Buzzsprout web address.
Got it.
And then that'll take everybody to the Buzzsprout page. So then I hit preview. And now at LakeishaMichelle.com, this page, all I'm doing is giving people this link to this page on my link tree. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it seems like a lot, but if you just decide that it's just, helping things be clean and smooth.
Yeah, they don't have anything to click on.
Who does?
My podcast and Instagram, and I want to give them something. So that's
so make a link tree or make a Wix, whatever you choose. It's just figure out where's the link, and that's a landing page. Linktree is a landing page, and LakeishaMichelle.com is simply a landing page. It does the same job that Linktree does. So sometimes on my LakeishaMichelle.com, I just have boxes like this. Because again, the only reason you guys are going to come to LakeishaMichelle.com is because of something that I've said on social media. So do my website need to be some big whatever? No, because you ain't sitting up like, I wonder what's on LakeishaMichelle.com today. You don't give a crap. You just want the link that I told you to get. Where's the link? The most consistent thing I can do is say LakeishaMichelle.com. Also, and that's branding me. So go to LakeishaMichelle.com to buy this outfit that I have on. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com to sign up for my tech class. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com to register for my concert. When you get there, it's gonna look just like the link tree. Concert, 30-day planner, short hair class. Which one did she say she's doing? Oh, let me check this other thing out too. Right? So it doesn't matter if you don't know right now. These are the ways I'm telling you can move and make a lot of dough because you're helping people. And the focus is on helping people. So people really care about the help. They don't care what the link looks like. You guys, the I am tech savvy link, it's not cute. It's just a link. Think about it. Boom, there's nothing on here. The only reason you're gonna give me $97 is because of whatever I'm doing on the internet right now. And what I love about that is, you guys, my refund rate, like I had to refund 2 people recently because they bought, G was one of them. G bought something and then she wanted something bigger. So whatever she wanted came with the thing she bought. So then I had to refund her. G messing up my refund rate because I don't have a refund rate. People sign up. By the time they get to the page, I gave them enough information. So the page is just so they can say yes and click buy. And I have things where I have a bunch of sales language and marketing and whatever. But for the most part, people only go to the pages because like I done said enough stuff. And so that's what I think everybody should be. Be online, have a good time, share what you love, share what you're up to, and then post a link. And trust that the people who want it, who hung out enough with you, will show up. Does that make sense, you guys? Hopefully, is this helping you guys?
Yes.
Let's see. Sure, I'm talking about hell to the yes. My dad used to say, there's plenty of ways to get in a house. Door, the back door, the side door. Yes! Either way, you get in the house. Exactly, Kendall. Just updated my Linktree today. Good. So you only use Linktree for your website? Nope, I just answered that question. What if you have a stronger presence on Facebook than Insta? I say build where you have the most fun. Like, and if you feel like I really want to be on Instagram, just show up there and don't make it mean anything. So like, for example, my Lakeisha Michelle Instagram doesn't mean anything to me. Even though there are people there, even though there are followers there, if it goes away tomorrow, I'm not losing any sleep. It's because I enjoy being on Instagram. I'm always looking at makeup and fashion boutiques and stuff like that. So I'm there anyway. And I love Instagram stories and I love talking to people on there. So I just realized I love it. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'm hanging out here, but I didn't make it have to be business right away. You know what I mean? Like I was just having fun. And then when I realized, like learned how to use it and I saw people were having conversations, you really can have a lot of real conversations with people. It was like, oh, this is fun. And so I'm here. Percentage of my YouTube audience, they crack up when they find me on Instagram, like, oh, I didn't know you was on Instagram. Or people on Instagram go, I did not know you was on Facebook. You be going live on Facebook a lot. I do. I go live on Facebook a lot for whatever reason. It's just, I think because I really started live streaming on Facebook, so my brain just naturally picks up Facebook before it picks up, anything else. So I don't have a rule behind that. I really like to have a good time on social media. And also, YouTube is where I got my kickoff because, and that's where I really got to understand it. Like YouTube literally was bringing me in for surveys and classes and all that. So I really got a lot of training from YouTube. And I started to notice the principles are the same, different platforms. So then the question becomes, what can I actually manage? It's very normal for me to go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram within 10 minutes. For other people, it's like, oh, hell no. It's like, whoa, too many things. Oh my God. Right?
Don't
So
you pay attention to where your customer ideally might be? Because I know for me, I'm entering more of the fashion industry, things like that. I'm getting into modeling and stuff. And I had a modeling management company, and they were like, how is your Instagram presence? What's going on with that? And it was like, it wasn't pages on private. Everything was just
right. And so, yes, there is a part where you want to be really practical and like, I have a business. Where are the people that I want to do business with hang out? Right? Because there is like, I don't feel like you need to be like, oh my God, hard rules. But I will say, as a user of Instagram, when I'm out and I meet new people, I just moved to Pittsburgh, I meet new people all the time. First thing we do is go, what's your Instagram? Like, it's funny how it is what we like. That is very, and these are, I'm talking 40-year-old women, 30-year-old, 50-year-old. Now I notice certain people go, what's your Facebook? So I notice there's an Instagram and Facebook, but then people are always like, oh my God, are you a YouTuber? So like, it's like, if I look at who buys from me, I would say YouTube, YouTube, Facebook, then Instagram. That's how, and that's because I actually ask people, where are you coming from? How did you find me? Now, what's happening these days is people like, I seen you on YouTube, but then I saw you on Instagram and your stories are so funny. And oh my God, I bought. Right? They asked me a question in the DM and then they bought something. So that's why I go, you need to know where your people are. And also just have fun on the things because people are attracted to the energy of whatever. Now, if you say, okay, I'm in modeling and fashion, first of all, like I just said, I follow Instagram because I love following boutiques. I buy from so many boutiques. That's fashion, right? And I follow a lot of fashion bloggers. So it's smart to be there if you know that's your niche because fashion is doing very well on Instagram, extremely. So knowing that, is it smart to get there and have fun? Yeah. Right? And then look at how do I want to present myself? What types of posts will I be making? Who do I want to attract? Right? And then what would they be searching? For me, I don't go into what would they be searching first, like from a hashtag perspective. I look at what is this page doing for a person? So the thoughts of a mature woman is talking about relationships, asking thought-provoking questions, and it's just all the yummy, it's just a fun relationship page. So that serves the person who loves love, who loves talking about relationships, that serves them whether they buy or not. Now, on that page, thoughts of a mature woman, every caption just says, if you've been rejected, if you've been hurt, go take our free something. And it goes back to some free page with a video with a $47 product. So could you start your fashion, post all your looks every single day, and every caption just talk about like something that you have. You sell fashion styling classes online, or you sell hats and you just put different outfits with the same hat. Like that's how you take a brand and put products around it.
Good. I'm glad you said that because I do sell shirts. I just started my company / brand Voluptuous Goddess for plus size women. And it's really just about empowerment, body appreciation, and just getting that healthy lifestyle because just because we're thick, we can be thick and healthy too. So that's my thing that I'm really trying to push out there. And I just did some shirts, so you saying that I can try to put it with different outfits and things, I feel like that'll attract more, because I've been seeing that at first when I first announced it, the sales were up there, but then now it's about 2 weeks in and it's starting to slow down. So one of my strategies I said I was thinking about doing was, I always do this thing called Thick Thursday. Thick Thursday, I have all the thick girls come on and post pictures and things on Facebook. And I think I'm going to do a sale on the shirts for Thick Thursday.
There you go. And so if I got crumbs and stuff. If I'm building a brand around the voluptuous woman, what are the quotes that she wants to see? What are the looks that she wants to see? What are the funny questions or funny things that happen, like jumping to put your jeans on? Do that on Instagram. Every 10 posts, do it in different color jeans, right? If if there is something, that conversation that comes up all the time, also empowering, like, you are beautiful just the way that you are. Like, anything else you do is extra, but you're enough today, tomorrow, all day, every day, right? So constantly empowering. So you have a mixture of quotes, you have makeups, outfit of the day, you have reposting somebody else's stuff that's viral, and in between that, you're always selling your stuff, like selling your merch. So you're going to be modeling the merch, do reels with the merchandise on, having fun to different songs. And so that's the type of content that you post. You want to have a reason for people to come to your page and have a good time, whether they buy or not. You guys, I cannot believe we've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Do y'all see how I be just going ham? Like, I don't know how my brain is wired like this. So what is Wix again? Is that the platform you use for your website? Yes. Wix is the platform I use for my website. JLA, are you still on?
Yes, I am.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you so much for everything and all that you do.
Welcome. Welcome. It's fine. I just wanted to see what your question was. Did I answer it, or do you have a question?
Yes, so on Teachable, it's saying that students can no longer, students aren't able to enroll right now for some reason.
How many people do you have enrolled? Are you on the free account?
Well, I didn't even start promoting it, and it starts Monday because I've been hooked on the technical part of it.
Okay.
Trying to figure that out.
So is it a class? What is it that you're selling?
Yes, it's a 9.
You can just do audio and do hair. I'm cool. Like, you can do hair. I understand you grind.
Because I know the TV is probably really loud. Give me a second. It's a 9-day course.
Okay.
And it's a holistic approach. It's gonna be daily devotions, meditations, scripture readings, and physical workouts and lessons.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, so you guys, here's a question that I always ask everybody and anybody, and even when I got started. Could I just do this in a private Facebook group going live?
Certainly, right?
Right. So you don't, do you need Teachable right now? And can you just promote and focus on sales? When my energy is on tech, I am not focused on selling. When is the cart close? When I say cart close, you guys, when you launch a product, let's say I have the Tech Savvy class. I said, okay, the last day, the cart doesn't close tonight, but the $97 deal ends tonight. And then the cart closes on Friday or something. I don't even know. I haven't decided. But that gives people a reason to move. So if you're in the middle of selling something, what I don't focus on is tech. I focus on my sales, right? And so what's the easiest way to give people content? And they're already on Facebook anyway, right? So can I create also, if I'm doing something where people can work out with me, could you also just do Zoom webinars and email people on Gmail? Because let's say you have 20 people that sign up. They can pay you on PayPal or Cash App or Square Up. Then you tell everybody, listen, when you sign up, you're gonna get an email from me with the Zoom link. And we're gonna meet on the Zoom link. And every time I'm going live, I'm gonna give you the schedule on Gmail. Could you do that? Yes or no?
Yes.
How many people do you want to sign up?
20.
Okay, how many people have signed up so far?
None. Well, one wants to sign up, but I wasn't able to get her to she signed up. It emailed me that she signed up, but she didn't pay because for whatever reason. It's
So
not.
for every person, so everybody, how many of you guys want to sell something like a 20, like a 20 person, oh, you guys have turned your cameras off. It is late. Y'all probably like, girl, my hair got my bonnet on. I ain't got time. How many of you guys want to sell something like that in the chat box where it's like, I want to have 20 people join for how much is your product, mama?
It's $100. It's me and someone else doing it.
Okay, so it's 100. I already know you. Hair's wrapped, bonnets on, bras off. I get it. Listen. And this is my last question, but I wanted to reach out to Jay because I saw her post on Facebook and it just touched my heart. So here's the deal. 20 people, it's $100. Can you send all of those people a Square Up invoice? Here's where the tech part comes into play. Square Up is an app on your phone, everyone. And all you got to do is register. And I can right now go into Square and go in and they have an invoice section. So all I got to do is go to invoices and create an invoice. And so I'm going to create an invoice. So if you know, Kayla says she want to sign up. Okay, Kayla, I'm about to send you your invoice. And I'm just going to go on my phone and it says add a customer. Boom. I'm going to type in Kayla. Okay. And I'm going to just like put her information. There we go. And then there's a little dollar sign up there. I'm going to hit continue. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's the button? Oh, they changed it. So add a line. There we go. Add a line item. Add a line item. Okay, custom amount. So I'm just going to type in 100 and then I'm going to hit add. Okay, and then I'm going to name it JLA Experience. Okay, whatever. You name it, whichever you want. And in the comments, you can put any type of thing that you want. Like once you pay, you'll get the email with all the instructions. Class starts Monday, right? Then you hit add. So now we have her information. I just put somebody random in there. And then we're going to go to continue. And then it shows you an invoice preview. So you can go on Square and make it look so cute. Look at that. Got my name on there. And it says bill to. And then it says whatever. And you send it to the person. When they sign up, you are not so busy, you guys, where you can go, your phone goes off. You're like, oh my God, I just made a sale. Because you sent the invoice. They'll pay it when they get time. And then you just send them a Gmail email. Now, here's where the quote unquote automation happens. Write a welcome email that you can copy and paste for each person that signs up. That has all of the instructions. Thank you for joining. I just got your invoice. Here's a Facebook group. Go request it. You must show the email address that you signed, that you paid with. Each day in the Facebook group, the schedule will be posted on the times that we're going live on Zoom. So now Facebook is the container, the private group is the container. That's your membership area. And then when you do Zooms with the people, that's where you have fun. That's where you party with them. That's where you work out with them. That's where you do makeup tutorial with them. Whatever you're gonna do in your class, the Zoom is where you do it. But the Facebook is where you send out messages, post, you know, ask, do fun stuff, and just build community. Does that make sense? So do you need Teachable right now, yes or no?
Not at all. That is so simple and easy. Thank you so much for that.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Like, wow, that was like, wow. Thank you.
Exactly. So you guys, these are the things that we're going to go into detail. I'll go into the how-to, but it's, you know, I just wanted to serve you guys and answer questions. It just shows how I get in my own thinking. I can't until I can. Exactly. Somebody said pain meds are kicking in. Good night. Holla back. Where is the tech savvy link? Oh, yep. It's not even on my website. I don't think it is. I don't know. This is how you can literally still be doing like crazy numbers and be unorganized, you guys. So by the way, you don't need to have it all figured out. And I have it all. I mean, I don't have it all figured out. I know these things, but I still be like being lazy. Let's just be honest. It's called laziness. Who gonna whip me? Like what? Just get it done. Get the outcome and serve the people. As long as you're serving the people, that's all that matters. I love Joy talking about I sure wrapped my hair up. All the days where you have to wrap your hair. Thank God I ain't gotta wrap my hair. It's true. I've never spent this much time on social media. What? Oh, I don't know what that's in reference to. Who am I talking to? What do they want? What do I have? Yes. Who am I talking to? What is it that they desire? What problem are they trying to solve? What things do they want to do? And why should they listen to me? Like, what do I have that speaks to their desire? What do I want them to do next? Right? After I tell them how this is going to help them, what do I want them to do next? Click the button, go to the link in my bio, go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Joyce said, Jesus, I'm about to download the mesothelioma commercial. I steal all your posts all the time. I think that's brilliant. Like, I want you to copy me. I want you to look and go, oh, she's going to go here. Oh, she's going to go there. Oh, because you're training yourself. I really don't like when I see coaches talking about so-and-so copy me. Jesus, what if Jesus said, so-and-so copied me? Dear God, none of that's real. Jesus said, greater things will you do. You're supposed to get a spark from me and fly, soar higher than me, period. And if I have any type of limited thinking, then I need to go talk to Jesus, because that ain't the plan. The plan was laid out very clear. He went, collected people, and he was pissed off at them when they didn't get it quick enough, because he's like, yo, I got to die. I got places to go. I need y'all to get this, because I'm leaving these people with you guys. So like at one point they wasn't getting something. Wherever this is in the Bible, it's somewhere. I don't even know. But I know there's a story in the Bible. Joy probably knows this, where he was like, hello, why y'all tripping? Y'all with me. Why y'all don't know this already? Because they wasn't learning fast enough, because he needed them to do better than him. So as a coach, you want people to, I know that there are people who quote unquote steal things. No, but like Joy modeling what I'm doing. Yes, girl, I want you to win. I want the testimony. That's good, Lakeisha. Switch to fit your business. Yes, yes, yes. Kathy, thank you. I think you put in, Kathy, are you still on? Because I believe you put in on my edible arrangement. Y'all got me good today. I think that's why I'm in such a good mood. I'm in such a good mood because I am. Life is great. There's no complaints. I usually just pay you on PayPal. Super easy. Exactly. Alexis, also, PayPal.me. Everyone, PayPal.me is really, really easy to take payments. So let me pull it up and then I'm done. I'm going to do something else. I don't know why I'm not sleepy or something. Like, what in the world? So PayPal, hold on, let me show my screen. A way to get paid quickly and easily, because we like to get paid quickly and easily. PayPal.me/LMEXP is my PayPal link, right? This is what it looks like. And when, for example, Joy is saying that's how she pays me, because let's say Joy want to do a session and she's like, yo, here's the $9.97. So she just goes to this link and she goes like this. I don't know. I can't type right now. 99700. And then she hits next and then it just takes her through the checkout. The only reason she's going to go there is because of our conversation. So does this need to be fancy? Heck no. So JLA, everybody could just go to your link and you just send everybody this one link. You ain't got to make no invoice. Boom, PayPal.me. Now, how do you register for that? You go to PayPal.me and then you create one. It says create your PayPal.me link. I'm all about you getting paid easy. Some people don't like PayPal because they quote unquote hold the payments or whatever. You know, I don't know. I just did it until it worked. How long is the tech boot camp? It's really like I'm just putting classes and doing Zooms until everybody feels fed. So that's why the price gonna go up too, because I'm gonna be serving and shaping it to be whatever it needs to be. I know that I need to help people with tech, but I didn't really know all the way how, which is also, by the way, a technique that you guys can use. This is the beta version, right? But I do know the value that I'm gonna provide and how I'm serving people. So that's why tomorrow's gonna be $197. Because I'm gonna be helping y'all, and it's gonna be like, I'm telling you things that's gonna help you make money. Jay about to go collect at least 5 people for $100. $500. We got her out of her head and talk about Teachable into action on here's how I can get paid. I say go make the PayPal.me, but you know, if you do Square, that's fine as well. Or if you have Cash App, you guys, when you start your business, there's an amount of money that you can make that the government don't even be looking at, because they know that you gotta make mistakes, you gotta get money however you get it, you're gonna be figuring it out. So they don't even care about that. Did she have her LLC yet? Did she have the business account yet? No one cares. They really don't. Okay, I'm complete. Super convenient for smaller.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you a million.
You're welcome. You guys, how do you feel? How's everybody? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good?
Thank you.
And I love you guys for staying on. So the problem with me has always been when I don't care if I'm doing a live event, people be like, Keisha, take a break. People gotta pee. I always go until I don't care. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like I stay because I see that you're engaged and I don't take that for granted and I want to pour into you guys. And so, and it's not so I can get some badge of honor, but I just genuinely I love how engaged, like Linda has been a focal point for me. When someone is engaged, I want to keep giving because I know the transformation that she's going to have in her business. Kendall, I know the transformation that you'll have in your business. So that's why we're still here. Somebody might be like, what the heck is 2 hours and 30 minutes? Whatever, like we just having a good time. And I genuinely love this. I thank you. I genuinely love this. So I don't take for granted that you gave your time and that you showed up empty. And I pray that you got something. And I knew that I was going to talk about tech stuff and I want to have a good time with you guys. So I had a blast. Lakeisha, I'm working on my ebook, but don't know the process to launch. Oh, Gail, are you still on? I didn't see that question. So here's the thing about an ebook. Is an ebook just some paper, some words on paper? Isn't it a PDF, you guys? Yes or no? Do y'all realize that an ebook, I have an ebook. It's just my words on paper. Like I can literally go to Canva and download ebook templates. You can go to, oh y'all write this down. Creative Market is the bomb. So by the way, let me just give y'all this little tidbit here. Creative Market has so many templates. Beware, you will go down a black hole. Ebook Canva. Boom. Now, an ebook, you can literally, if you write all your stuff on a Google Doc, as far as your words are concerned, and then you go here and just download a workbook and just copy and paste your words, you will have a pretty workbook in no time. Isn't that amazing? Cover pages, all of that. Get you a sexy book real quick, worksheet, all of that. Now, even though all of this is available, you guys, an ebook is a PDF. So the question then becomes, how do I give people this PDF? Can I Dropbox it to people? Yes. And you can set a Dropbox with an expiration date. I have Dropbox people PDFs. Can I get a Samcart? Samcart is another thing that I love to use, and I'll talk to you guys about that inside the Tech Bootcamp. Samcart is a checkout page that also delivers things like PDFs. So Gail, I could just upload the book to Samcart, and when people sign up, Samcart will automatically send it to them. And they do it really, really simple. Okay? So then the question becomes, when you say launch, is the question like, what do I say to sell it? Or is the question like, where do I go? What do I post? Or is it like, how do I get them the PDF? So when you're asking yourself questions, a lot of the overwhelm comes from like the job that you're trying to get done. So I don't know if she's still on. Let me see. She might be not. But that would be the question that I want to know. Like, do you have the book written out and you just need to figure out how to get it to people? Because then we can go what website or what thing can let us give this book to people. Is it that you're trying to be on Amazon? Like these are the questions that you got to ask. After launching a book on Amazon, I will say, I don't know if it's the independent person in me. I think Amazon is great. And also, I'm gonna sell my book out my trunk if I need to. Like, I don't care, like, because I'm a salesperson. So, so like,
about that.
What?
So my book is on Amazon, and I did put it on my website, but no one really purchased from my website yet. They purchased from me because I have them on hand too. But I'm wondering if they do purchase from my website, like, how would that even flow? Like, will I need to still send out an invoice or?
So if I have a book on LakeishaMichelle.com, first of all, Square Up is an online, you can have an online store in Square Up. So you could make it so that when people purchase, but here's the thing, that's where you can go. There's several ways. My brain's giving me all the answers at one time. Samcart is a link that can send your book to people, okay? And so I can take a Samcart link, make a button on LakeishaMichelle.com, That button is literally just the Samcart checkout page. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You can make the Samcart link and add it on Linktree. Okay? Now, the question is, how do you get them the book, right? And how do you collect money? So having your book, the first thing is collect the money. How am I going to collect the money, right? Do not underestimate having 30 sales of your book from just talking to people on Instagram and sending them the PayPal link and then sending them the book. Like, don't underestimate that, because that'll help you stay out of your head on tech. Teachable, I have PDFs. I have a $19 PDF that I sell. A PDF is the same thing as an ebook. What happens is people go to that Teachable sales page. Okay, so let's go back to Linktree so I can just point to it while I'm talking about it. Boom. This 30-day planner is just a PDF. When they click it, it takes them to Teachable checkout page. When they purchase in Teachable, it's going to redirect them to the membership area, and it's going to say download your workbook. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's one way you can do it. Also, if you purchase on Samcart, literally once you type your credit card information and hit place order, I can just go in Samcart and have it so that it automatically sends you the PDF. So then you can take this link and put it anywhere you want, on JLA.com, on Linktree, or you can just send people the link. For example, all I've been doing is sending people this Tech Savvy link.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm so full. I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn my brain off. Thank you so much. You're so beautiful, Lakeisha. We appreciate more than you. Oh, thank you so much. PayPal link and mail it out. So that's what I'm doing for now. Exactly. It's just easy that way. So you guys, here, join the Tech Bootcamp if you know that you need more time, more help. This is not, and I don't even think I said bootcamp because I don't want people to think that you got to be somewhere. I'm just going to, I do need to do a confidence course. I am going to just get your questions as you send them in and make how-to videos. And then have fun Zooms like this that don't last 50,000 hours, but help you understand whatever you need so that you can get out of overwhelm. Okay? And I imagine for me, this is the first round of this launch. But what I imagine is this is going to become something that I launch often that just helps people who need to know what's working now on the internet so they can stay in action. And so there's a level of action and bootcamp feel, and then there's the actual tutorial videos. Okay? And you can access them anytime, all the time, and you also can ask questions. And so I'm shaping the content based on the questions. And my goal is just get you what you need so that you can stay in action. So I'm definitely going to be like, are you BSing or are you in action? Like, what's going on? Like, I want to see you win. I want your testimonials. And so this is a space. This is a product that I know I'm going to sell a lot of. I'm going to get into tools and all these kind of things. If you want to start your podcast, I'm going to show you guys how I started my podcast. I'm going to go into detail about Wix. And it doesn't matter if you're not going to use Wix, because you can take the principle and apply it to Squarespace. I've used Squarespace and Shopify, whatever. Once you understand these concepts, then you can kind of like release and have, you know, less fear. Fear is going to always be there, but you have less of it. Can you zip the large PDF files and send to customers? If they're really, really large, that's when I go to Teachable, because I can just upload them in Teachable and let them download them. So Teachable just does that for me. But yeah, you can totally do the thing because it gives people, they can download it and they unlock it on their computers or whatever. Send me the link for the Confidence Bootcamp when you launch. What is LBVS? What does that mean? Joy is hilarious. Yeah, I should do a Confidence Bootcamp.
Laughing but very serious.
Oh, I learned something new tonight. I didn't even know. Like somebody, grandma, what's LB? My nephew was saying something like, what is that? Y'all just making up letters now. I got my brain. That's too technical. LBVS. I would have never knew what that was. What? LB? I was like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, like I should do some type of confidence course, but this is where I go, I don't know what I would say. That's one lane where I go, yeah, I don't know what I would be saying to you guys. I feel like y'all gonna be like, Keisha, you're gonna be saying this. You would probably tell me what, and then I would come up with the curriculum. But me off the top, I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Show up. Ride the bike. You only learn how to ride the bike by showing up on the bike. The end. Confidence 101. You can't Google it. You can't download it. All right, bye, y'all. Let me call my daddy, by the way, because my daddy, let me see what my daddy gonna say to y'all. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what daddy doing. Let's see what daddy up to. He be so funny. He be dropping wisdom, y'all. You know, you just don't know what's gonna come out his mouth. Let's see what he doing. Probably watching TV. When my daddy don't answer the phone, I be having a whole attitude like, what could you possibly be doing? Because I sure was about to say, what you doing, sir?
Trying to learn something.
You better try to learn, daddy. Well, you're not on camera, but they can hear your voice. Say hey to my class.
Well, hello, class. How you doing?
Y'all say hey to daddy.
Doing awesome. How are you?
Hello. Hey.
He said he love all y'all.
Love you too.
What you learning, daddy?
Oh, it's just some stuff I need to pick up. You know, I'm going back to school, so I'm just reading different things.
Go ahead, sir. My dad's going back to college, you guys. I'm doing a tech savvy class, daddy.
And celebrating your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Hey.
Oh, it's my birthday. Well, I love you, daddy. I just want to see what you was doing. Oh, daddy gave me a good message the other night. Did you guys see what he said? He said, wait, how did you say it, daddy? You said trust, something about trust.
Yeah, but you trust. You have to trust people to know if you can trust them. But you should trust as feelers that you give someone some trust. If they abuse it, you know you can't trust them. But you put your trust out there as feelers. Your emotions can be used as tools instead of being hurt. You know, you just have to know how to use them and use them with respect. That's all.
Ain't that good, y'all?
Yes.
So good. Thank you, daddy, for your wisdom.
Yeah, you have to use your trust in order to know the other person's heart, if you can trust them.
So that means we got to be vulnerable and trust people. Lord have mercy.
Yes, you do.
Oh, God. I need to work on that. They said deep. Thank you. Anna said thank you. Pink said, oh, okay. And then Alexis says, yummy. Choose trust. And then Joy said, daddy going back to school. We don't have no excuse for not moving. Exactly.
Push the button.
But look, I just got to telling y'all that. Daddy, they was like, you need to do a confidence class. I was like, I don't know what to tell y'all besides like push button, jump on the bike, ride it. I don't know.
Okay. That's all there is to it.
That's it.
You can do anything you want to do. God has given
Push
you
the button.
You have power over all the power of the enemy. And then, if you believe that, you receive that. If you're not receiving, it's because you're not believing.
And on that note,
hands up, receiving.
Listen, and on that note, class has been dismissed. Love you, daddy.
Love you,
they said God is great. How do I send daddy an offering? You know what? I keep telling daddy I need. If you send it to me, I promise you I give it to him. I've been telling daddy I need to hook him up a Cash App because he be dropping them gems for us. You know.
I love everyone, all of you, and you don't have to know a person to love them. Okay.
We love you, daddy.
Bye-bye, baby.
Bye.
Mr.
Isn't he
Keisha,
the best?
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mr. Keisha. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you, Preston. I love it. Thank you so much. And thank you all of you guys. This has been a blast. Like, I'm so happy that you hung out. And I hope you sleep good. I hope you just really feel like you can do whatever it is that's coming to you and you get to do it now, not later. If you feel led, jump into the tech class because we're going to do this, but it ain't going to be this long. But I'll have a lot of different videos. I don't want to put anybody out like, oh God, I can't do it. So, but you'll be able to ask questions. And my goal is to get in there and just make sure, here's where you go, push this button. That's all I want you guys to do is get to pushing the buttons so that you can help and inspire the people that you're called to. I love you all. I will see you soon. And peace out. Thank you, Preston. That was
Thank
Love you too.
Bye, guys.
Love you
We
too.
love you.
Good
Happy
night.
birthday.
Thank you.
Bye. Happy birthday.
Thank
Good B-Day. Love you.
you.